I want to welcome you. It's going to be exciting. Welcome to this awesome webinar about how to become a digital brand maker. Awesome. So we're going to be starting immediately. No time to waste. Other people are coming. They'll just be joining us as we go. So let's start. So like I said, this training is about how I got certified in all 11 core areas of digital marketing in just 8 weeks, then got 6 job interviews in 1 week and a big time job, and how I can coach and guide you as you go from complete beginner to certified and employable in about 10 weeks. Now, let me know if you're excited about that. Okay. If you're excited, if you want to learn about what I just said, let me know. If that's exciting, fine. I'm going to continue here. So now my goal is that I want to take you, I want to show you how you can go from complete beginner to certified and employable just within 10 weeks. Okay. And like I said, if that's exciting for you, let me know. Okay. Type yes in the comment. Now, also my goal is I want to show you that the only way to be sure you have a successful business in the future, so you can become your own boss and work from home or anywhere in the world, while traveling while you work, is to become a professional digital marketer. Does that make sense? So that's what I want to show you. So at the end of this training, I might not be the best speaker you've ever seen, but if I deliver on that, I would have been very happy that I've delivered on my goal. So at the end of this, I want to show you that the only way to be sure you have a successful business in the future, so that you can become your own boss, work from home or anywhere in the world, is to become a professional digital marketer. It's the most important skill you have to gain for that to happen. Okay. Okay, awesome. So let's continue. So I've just shown you 2 goals, and let's continue to the next slide. So if you are just joining in, we just started a couple of minutes ago. Know that you're in the right place and you are in the webinar about how to become a highly paid professional digital marketer. Okay, so who is this for? This is for job seekers, wannabe digital marketing consultants. So there are some people who don't want to work for people. I'm going to tell you my story. Initially, I didn't want to work for anybody. When I came to this country, I worked for myself. Throughout, I always started working for somebody last year, and I'm going to tell you why I made that decision. Now, this is for job seekers, like I said, wannabe digital marketing consultants. If you just want to have work from home, work from anywhere, have businesses, helping them get customers, helping them with their digital marketing, this is for you. If you're a small business and you want to improve your business, you want to grow your business, you know that you are lacking in some key areas about digital marketing, this is also for you. If you want to start your own business, this is also for you. And if you're a network marketer, things like Amway and all of the network marketing programs, you can also use this skill to get a lot of people into your network. It's also good for public speakers, for artists, for musicians, anybody who wants to sell to the masses. If you have a special skill like fitness, you want to attract a lot of people, you want to use digital marketing to sell to them through Facebook, you can also use this. If you want to do fundraisers, you can do this. This is applicable to all across the spectrum. Okay. So now, if you stay till the end, I have a very, very special gift for you. Okay. Now, I really appreciate you joining, taking the time to be here. It means that you're really serious about this. Okay. So I'm going to give you something that's going to reward you. So if you stay till the end, I'm going to show you. I'm going to be talking about 11 certifications, but there's one of them. There's one certification that can enable you to become a highly paid consultant in as little as 60 days. I'm going to talk about that. If you stay till the end, I'm going to reveal that to you. Okay. So let's continue here. So if all of this is exciting, let me know. Is that exciting? Does that make sense? Are you enjoying this? Type yes. Okay. So what makes the difference? Now, I know you've attended a lot of webinars, but this one will be different. Okay. And that's why I want you to pay attention. Block out any notification from Facebook. If you have your phone, try to take it away, keep it aside. And in fact, just block yourself from distractions so that you can be focused. Because the more focused you are, the more you're going to grab from this training. Okay. So let's continue here. So, let's see. So I'm going to talk a little bit about myself. I'm going to say why you should listen to me. I'm going to give you a little bit of my story, where I started and all of that. Okay. So first, let's start with who I am. So I can qualify myself as the world's most certified digital marketer, because right now I'm the handpicked few people in the world who is certified in all 11 areas in digital marketing. I'm not saying that I'm the only one in the planet, but we're very few. So I'm one of the most certified digital marketers in the world, and I'm very proud of that. And so I'm very qualified to guide you as you look forward to get certified in digital marketing. I'm a 6-figure marketing consultant, which means that I make more than $100,000 a year. Okay. Now, I'm not saying this to brag. I'm just saying to inspire you. I want to inspire you. Okay. So I'm also the founder of the brandmakershop.com, which is an e-commerce store where I sell menswear, sneakers, suits, and I also sell a few things for female, like wigs. You know, women like to spend a lot of money on natural, on human hair and things like that. So I do e-commerce, I do drop shipping and all that. So the name of my store is the brandmakershop.com. Now, I'm the founder of the Job Getting Formula. These are my 3 books. I've already talked about them. Job Getting Formula for the corporate worker, Job Getting Formula for nurses, and then the VIP resume. So this is me here. When I just came to the US, I came here for this particular program called Meet the Experts with Ira Ford. This was in December 2010. I came here when I wrote my first book for an interview about that book, and that interview was aired in ABC, NBC, Fox, and CBS. I've been featured on Let's Talk About It in Channel Africa, which is a radio station in South Africa. So now, again, this is not about me. I'm just saying these things. I need to put these things out there for you to understand, to inspire you, but it's not about me. I'm not here to brag. I just want to inspire you. I'm just saying these things so that it can serve as an inspiration to you. So my question for you is very simple. How will your life look like if you start making anywhere between $50,000 to $150,000 a year? Okay, as a digital marketing professional, how would your life change? Okay, now you can do that from consulting, from becoming a digital marketing consultant. You can do that from a permanent job, one full-time job, or you can do it from your business. But the question remains: would your life drastically change? How would you feel if you start making anywhere in that range, depending on your country? I know there are people from different countries here, from Africa, from Europe, from Canada, from USA. So just pick your number and tell me in that range, how would you feel? Okay, awesome. So this here you see this is my presence employer's business. They are called signalprofits.com. So they teach people how to invest in cryptocurrencies. I work for them from home. Okay, so that's my first permanent job since I started doing digital marketing. When I came to this country, I was managing my resume writing business. I was doing digital marketing consulting for businesses, and I was working from home. And then it came a point where I wanted to create this program that I'm talking to you, and I decided that I want to work for a single client, which in other words, an employer, so that I can clear time. I can release all of those other clients who are taking a lot of my time so that I can create this course and impact a lot of people. When I started applying for jobs, I had a lot of offers, but most of them wanted me to come to the office, and I said, no, I want to continue working from home. So after that, these guys took me full-time, from consultant to full-time. Okay. Now, their businesses made $1,200,000 for the past 12 months. And I want to show you why it's possible for you to make anywhere between $30,000 to $150,000 a year. It's very simple. There is no magic. You see this figure here, $1,200,000. If a business is making a lot of money and you are helping contribute to that, they're gonna pay you. There's no magic. When it comes to money, money is not some kind of juju. I know we from Africa, we grew with knowledge that, hey, money is very hard and all of that. And we have the wrong paradigm when it comes to money. Money is very simple. I bet you know people who are dumb, very dumb people, who are your friends, who are making a lot of money. And they just happen to be where the little they are contributing is giving their employer a lot of value. And so they pay them huge sums of money in return. Okay, so there's no magic. Tell me yes if you agree that you have some friends whom you think are dumber than you, but they're making a lot of money. I don't want to sound insulting, but that's just the reality about life. The point I'm trying to make is that it's not rocket science, okay? You just need to be at the right place at the right time, delivering some value to the world, and in exchange to that, they will pay you money, okay? That's why they can pay me that much, okay? Now, this year in November on Black Friday, we launched a Black Friday promotion, and that brought in almost $150,000 just within like 5 days, and that was part of usually because of my contribution. And so this is what they did to me. Okay, so they gave me a bonus of $4,000. That is just, this is a screenshot from my bank account here. That payment came in on the 10th of December. Now this is just bonus out of my salary. Okay, that was just for November for the Black Friday. Okay, now tell me if you want one day to get to a level where with your marketing skills you contribute to a company so much so that when they have big promotions like that, they're gonna give you bonuses. Tell me yes if you're excited about that prospect. Okay, let's continue. So at this point, I want to play this short video here from my employer here, Mark. Some of you may have seen this video on Facebook, but not everybody have seen it. So I'm just gonna do some kind of a short play here for the video for you to listen. So I just want to make sure that everybody has seen it. So bear with me, it's gonna take.
Hey, this is Mark Moss, and I just want to drop a note about Sylvester. I've been working with him for about a year and a half, and he's just been great. He's one of the hardest working guys I know. He's online almost all the time. I think he should get a little bit more rest, but he's been really attentive and really helped out a lot. One of the first programs that we did together was a Black Friday deal last year, and we threw it together last minute. I think we actually launched it on Thursday, and he stuck with it over the holiday through the weekend. I think we ended up bringing about $125,000 just on that campaign alone through that weekend as we worked tirelessly every single day launching the campaign and managing it. In March of last year, we launched another campaign using something called a challenge funnel, and we did really well with that. I think that probably brought in well over $100,000 on that campaign that he helped us do. And there's been a lot of other campaigns that we've done, a lot of automation, a lot of sequencing and things like that he's done really, really well with. And I just couldn't recommend Sylvester enough. If you want someone that's hardworking, good at communicating, knows marketing inside and out, a true student of the game that can always bring fresh ideas and fresh energy too, then Sylvester's the guy. I'd definitely recommend him.
Okay, awesome. So I'm gonna go back to my slide. Let me know if you want to hear one day your employer talking about you in public like that. Okay, type yes if you want that. Type yes if that makes you inspired. Okay. When I started, before I had a full-time job, I did consulting work in the area of digital marketing. So with digital marketing, you don't have to be an employee. Okay, you can be a business owner, you can be self-employed. Now, done for you consulting. So when I say done for you consulting, it means that I was doing digital marketing for these clients, but I was the one doing the work for them. Other forms of consulting is you just say what they need to do and they go and do it themselves. And so you have less work to do. But when I started, because I wasn't known, because I was still like getting credibility, because I had to prove myself, I was actually doing the work for them. And so within the first 90 days of launching my consulting business, I had about 14 clients who were paying me anywhere between $500 to $3,000 per project. I was my own boss working from home or anywhere. And I did all of this without credentials. At the time, I had no certifications, because I actually did my certifications in 2018. Okay, at the time when I was doing all of this, there was no certifications. And nobody had ever heard of me at that time, okay? So I still had my crooked accent that I have right now, okay? So the reason I'm saying this is to inspire you, for you to take out all of the barriers, okay? That when you study, when you know these things, this certification is just like there to crown things for you, but you can really start making some leeway. You can start making some headway when you study these things, okay? So let me know if all of this is exciting. Now, this screenshot you see here is one of my clients in Australia. So like I told you, this was back in 2000. Let me see, what was the date here? Okay, as you can see here, on the bottom right, it's where it says active since December 2015. So actually, I did this work back then, I think 2015, 2016, okay? So this guy paid me $3,000. And what did I do? Look at the heading here. It says, sales funnel optimization, plus landing page optimization, plus lead generation with Facebook ads. So basically what I did for him is Facebook ads. I set up his Facebook ads for his business. I also built his sales funnel. So what are sales funnels? Sales funnels is another name for websites, but these are particular kind of websites. They are websites that are designed to increase sales. So like when you came to my page and you registered for this webinar, that page is a sales funnel. All of the pages you saw in the process is a sales funnel. So from page number 1, which is the registration page, to the thank you page where you see the video there, that's a sales funnel. That's a simple sales funnel. But there are other more elaborate sales funnels. Okay, like the ones, I'm going to show you other types of sales funnels in my business and in my employer's business. But just know that sales funnels is another name for special kind of websites. So I had to build those kind of websites for him. And I also had to do Facebook ads to drive traffic. Facebook ads help you drive traffic to your website. So you guys are here today because of the traffic. Okay. So let me continue here. So how would you like to get paid $3,000 for one project? So let me know if that's cool, if that's something you like. Okay, cool. I know. So I'm gonna walk through my PayPal account. So I'm gonna show you proof of these payments. So what I'm gonna do is, again, I'm gonna play a short video here for you to see. Because I didn't have time. I don't want to slow down the presentation by showing you going to my PayPal account. So I just shot a video. I'm going to show you all of that right now. Okay. So in this quick video, I'm going to show you some of my earnings when I was a consultant. So before I had a fixed job, before I ever choose to work with just one client as a permanent full-time employee, I was doing consulting on sites like Upwork and also contacting people myself and getting jobs to do for them, and then they'll pay me through PayPal, and then Upwork will also pay me through PayPal and things like that. So I was principally using my PayPal account for my consulting payments most of the time. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to go through my PayPal account and show you those payments so you can see for yourself that, hey, you start small and then you start growing. Okay. And the reason I decided to work full-time, I've never wanted to work full-time for anybody, but the reason I decided to do that is because I wanted to have a focus to create this program that I'm sharing with you. I wanted time because I had many clients, about 10 clients a month, and it was consuming my time. So I had to reduce myself just to one client so that I can focus on something bigger. So sometimes you need to take 2 steps backward to take a leap forward. Okay. So let me show you. So this is my account here. Just so you know, this is my profile. I just want to prove to you that this is my PayPal profile, so that you can see. So this is my email address. For those of you who know me, this is my email address, and this is my phone number here. So this is my PayPal account. As you can see here, this is a PayPal logo here. Okay. So let me jump in and just show you some of the activity that I was doing as a consultant. Before I had my full-time, before I had a single client who is presently my employer, for whom I work from home as a consultant, and as a full-time employee, and I also have time to do my own business. So let me go down. I'm gonna go down right from the time I started all of these, so that you can see that, hey, nothing is made of yet. So this is my transactions. I'm gonna filter and show you only payments received. Okay. So this 1 year, the first 1 year is for Facebook ads that I ran for this client here. And then now if you look at some of these payments here, you see $1,000, $1,000, $1,000. Now this was back in April and March for my present employer. At the time I was still a consultant. I started with them as a consultant before they took me full-time. And for a couple of months, then it took me full time. So let me show you here. So so you can see here $1,000, 1,000, these 600, 1,000, and then this is another client here. Let me scroll down here and show you. So this is another client here, 500. 400, 350, let me 500 here, and 250, 350, 400, 400, 500. Okay, scroll down. 500, 500, 849, 8,000. This from Upwork here. So I was doing a lot of work from Upwork. Upwork is like a middleman. It's a website that brings together consultants and people wanting to hire consultants. So they hire you, you work for them, they pay you through Upwork, and Upwork pays you. So these Upwork payments I was receiving: 849, 8,400, 500. You know, so these are our smaller payments here. Again, another 500 here, another 250 here, another one here from Upwork, 8,200, another one here. So you can see. So I just want to make this quick video to show you the proof, okay, so that you know that even if you don't have a full-time job from day one, after finishing your certifications, you can still be doing consulting before having that full-time job. Some people just want to do consulting. I could have still continued doing consulting, but I wanted time. I wanted to free myself from this client so that I can focus on creating this course, creating this training that I'm talking to you about right now. And I know that this training is going to affect a lot of people, and it's also going to make me grow as a business owner. So that is why I decided to stay with just one client to create this particular training for you guys. So I hope this helps. Thanks. So now, yeah, yes, indeed, Bison. Okay, awesome. So now I have some disclaimers to do here. So my lawyer told me to do this, and I don't want to insult your intelligence. I want to make things very clear. I want to give a disclaimer at this point. Now, I've shown you some results so far. I've shown you the amount of money I make a year. I've shown you the bonuses I receive from my employer. I've shown you the money I made as a consultant and all that. But my results are not typical. I've been doing this for the past 8 years. So you may not make that kind of money immediately you finish this program. But if you stay on the course, you may one day get there. So most people will start earning small before they get big. So if you take action, especially now, some people will earn zero, and I don't know why. It just happens. Some people don't take action. Some people, for whatever reason, they are not motivated. I don't know, but I cannot vouch for anybody. They have their own work ethic. People have different work ethics. But what I'm doing here is that I'm happy to show you my result. I'm happy to show you my process. And my aim is that if you follow my process, you're going to have the same result. If you work hard, follow my process, be patient, be persistent, you're going to get there. There's no magic. There is really no magic. Okay. So with that said, let's move on. So I've done a lot of things right, and I've also done a lot of things very wrong. And let me share that with you. So I was once where you are right now. Okay. I was once where you are. I've shown you the good days, but let me show you the bad days. So here is my story. I want to show my origin story, where I came from, and show you that this did not just happen overnight. And of course, I've created a program that can shorten the learning curve for you, that can really drastically shorten things for you and to save you years. I don't want you to you don't have to do 8 years like I did to have a job that will pay you $100,000 a year. No, I did that for you. I did that to gain experience, to be your mentor, so that I can show you the shortcuts. I've learned a lot of things. And at the end of this story, you're going to see my lessons. We're going to see them together. I put my lessons on the board here as a diagram so that it should have an image in your mind as we go through. So that at each step, you'll see the mistakes I made. And then at the end, we're going to review together. You're going to see how I would have shortened my success if I did not make those mistakes. Is that exciting? You want to see me do that? Type yes if you're excited. Okay, so let's roll, guys. Let's roll. This is me here, right? This is where my whole story started. So I'm gonna go back here. So as we go along, this locator here in red, you see the locator in red where it says "quit job." That locator in red is gonna be moving from one box to another as we move along the story. As I tell you my story from stage to stage. So the first point is that I quit my job. What happened? Let me tell you the story. So I was working for Guinness Cameroon as an industrial engineer. So I left school as an industrial engineer with a master's degree. I went to Polytechnic in Yaoundé. Polytechnic, if you don't know, is the biggest engineering school in the whole of Cameroon. So I went there and I did my master's degree in industrial engineering. From A levels, I spent 5 years. There's a 5-year course, and you come out with a master's degree. So I did. From there, I worked with Guinness Cameroon for like 7 years. And it got to a point where I was no longer having promotions. And my boss, who just newly came in, was just playing politics with me. And I was doing all of her work, and she was just taking all of the glory. And she would just tell me that, hey, Sylvester, just keep working hard. Next year, you have the promotion. So I was very impatient. So at one point, I started looking for a job. I wanted to quit Guinness to go to MTN or Orange or any other big multinational company. But I was sending my resume. I was not having interviews. That's when I knew that there was a problem with my resume. Down the line, I'm going to tell you how that inspired me to create a resume writing business to help other people. But long story short, at some point, I got an awakening. So I was working in procurement. So when I started in Guinness Cameroon, I started as a graduate management trainee. So they train us from fresh from school to become managers. So I worked in manufacturing, I worked in marketing, I worked in sales, I worked in human resources. Then I ended up in procurement. Procurement is, we are the people buying products and services for the company. So when we give contracts to suppliers, they give us kickbacks, okay? So one of my suppliers is a guy who supplies us t-shirts, branded t-shirts. So what he basically does, he takes an order from us, goes to China, buy t-shirts, put our Guinness logo on it, sell it back to us for 10 times the price. So this guy invited me one day to the nightclub. I went to the nightclub with this guy. This guy spent my entire salary for the month for like 3 or 4 bottles of champagne. At the time, I remember I was making like $621,000. Sorry, 621,000 CFA, which is like $1,200 in $1,200. So that guy spent my salary, almost all of my salary, in one night. I was shocked. I said, wow, this is a guy who comes here and say, hey, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. And when I give him a purchase order, he's now a boss. And that's when I knew that, hey, business is a way to go. I knew that I've been fooled. Okay. I've been wrongly programmed to believe that if I become an engineer, one day I'll become rich. I'll become a millionaire. No, it doesn't happen. So at that time, I stopped looking for jobs. Remember, I wanted to leave Guinness Cameroon for another company. I said, no, I will not look for any job again. I need to start thinking of becoming a business owner. I need to start thinking of becoming an entrepreneur. Okay. So now I wanted to resign, but I didn't have any savings and I was so afraid to do it. I was married at the time. So now I said, okay, what am I going to do? So one day I stumbled on a book called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. This book was written by Napoleon Hill in 1937. It's one of the most powerful books when it comes to personal development. Every millionaire who has made their money the right way without stealing from anyone, without shedding blood, who has really made their money the right way will tell you about Think and Grow Rich. Nearly everybody has read that book. Every authentic millionaire must have read Think and Grow Rich. So the book was well researched. The author spent 25 years around people like Henry Ford, multi-millionaires of the time, with President Woodrow Wilson, Thomas Edison. He spent time with these people and then actually wrote their philosophy, how they think, in that book called Think and Grow Rich. When I read that book, everything changed. I didn't have the courage to resign, but when I read that book, everything just changed. It was a flash of light. When I read chapter 8 on decision, I knew my problem was decision. I was afraid to make the first. I was afraid to resign. But when I read decision, chapter 8, I resigned. I woke up at 4 a.m. that morning. I typed my resignation letter on my computer. I went to work. I printed it. I put it in 2 envelopes. Those are the 2 envelopes I'm showing there on the screen. Now, this picture was taken later because I just wanted to illustrate the point. But this is actually what happened. I put 2 letters in 2 envelopes. The same letter, 2 envelopes, 2 copies. Gave one to my boss at 2 p.m. I went to human resources and gave one to human resources. I quit. Okay, it was a scandal. A young man with a lot of future in Guinness Cameroon, quitting his job, not having, people were like, all of my friends were like, what's happening here? Okay. They didn't even know where I was going. Some of them thought I was going for a bigger job somewhere in another company, but I knew that I was quitting to start my own business. It was the craziest decision I ever made in my entire life. All of my family members thought I was crazy, but hey, my inspiration came from Think and Grow Rich. I wanted to start from scratch with no money, with nothing to hang on. because I read about multi-millionaires who started from scratch with no money. I wanted to do the same experiment. So I quit my job, no savings in the bank. I wanted to start a business. Craziest decision I ever made, but I can say is the best decision I ever made. Okay, so hindsight 2020, when I look at it, it taught me a lot of things in life. It taught me not to be afraid about life. It taught me to be courageous. It taught me to make decisions very fast. And from there, everything started changing. So I came across a guy called Bob Proctor, who teaches people personal development. He talks about Think and Grow Rich a lot. So Bob Proctor is a Canadian. He's a personal development international speaker, and he teaches people how to improve on their mindset, how to think positive, how to think like millionaires. Okay, so he has a program where he teaches people how to become certified consultants. So you're certified to teach his material, and you can go and teach other people. So I didn't have money, so I called one of my cousins who sells cars, and I borrowed $1,500,000 CFA. That's like $3,000, and I paid as a down payment for that program. I took that program, and that money caused me a lot of problems with my cousin because I couldn't pay. So, but I took that program and I started teaching personal development seminars in Cameroon. Okay, so I'm going to show you, fast forward here and show you. So I'm here now, as you can see, we're now at the level of seminars. So I was doing personal development seminars. So here I am, I'm teaching people here about how to move away from their comfort zone. Okay, so Terence says that he's on chapter 3 of Think and Grow. Yeah, Terence, awesome. Yeah, so it's a wonderful book, right? It's an amazing book. If you're not reading Think and Grow, I suggest you go and read it. So this means you're teaching people how to get out of their comfort zone. I'm teaching people that the only way to succeed in life is always make yourself uncomfortable, always getting out of your comfort zone. And as you can see here, this is a small room of seminars. So I was doing these seminars, but I was still struggling because I didn't know how to get customers, okay? So this me in University of Boya in Amphi 700. As you can see, most of the seats are empty, okay? But I was still moving, okay? I was struggling. I didn't know how to get clients because at the time I knew nothing about digital marketing, nothing, okay? So I struggled a lot because I couldn't get clients. If I know what I know now, I would have filled this hall with clients, with people, with students, okay? So yeah, it's July 2010. So what happened? So as I was doing these seminars, this is how I discovered the internet. So what I call online is actually the internet. So how did I discover the internet and that you can make money from the internet? So I was speaking, and one of my friends called me and said, hey, he's a friend of Dr. Sanjong. At that time, Muna, one of the guy was late Muna was the head of Cameroon Medical Association of Medical Doctors in Cameroon. So he died, and they made Dr. Sanjong the next president. And he says Dr. Sanjong want to start doing public speaking because he's now the president. He'll be traveling. He'll be speaking a lot. So he wants to learn public speaking, and he recommended me to him since I've been doing a lot of seminars. Now I said, okay, fine, no problem. Thank you very much. I went there. At the time, I didn't have any money. In fact, my ex-wife was a teacher, and she was basically taking care of the house. I had resigned from my job. I was just struggling with these seminars from here. And so I went there, and I spoke to this guy, and he said, okay, teach me. And he said he'll pay me $40 an hour. Now, you can imagine $40 an hour in Cameroon. That's big money, okay? This guy was super rich. He had a very big clinic. And he had an in vitro fertilization clinic where people were paying $4,000 per patient. So the guy was big. The guy was very rich. So he just paid me the money. So I will go to his office after work. We'll sit there on his desk. We'll have his small, I will be teaching him things. Now, I just missed one step. Now, if I roll back a little bit, how did I even start? Now, when he said that he wants to learn public speaking, I knew public speaking, how to do it myself, but I didn't have like a curriculum, how to structure things to teach it to somebody else. So I went online, I went on Google, and I Googled public speaking books. That is how I discovered the internet, and that you can make money from there. So when I Googled public speaking books, this book came up, Ultimate Guide to Professional Speaking by Tom Antion. This guy was an old-time digital marketer. He was really crushing. He was making a lot of money selling this book and this other book here. So I bought that book. I bought this book here, and that night I went and read it to create my lesson for the next day for the first day with Dr. Sanjong. So that's how I created my first public speaking lesson to go and teach Dr. Sanjong. Okay, so I went there, And I taught him the first day, and he was very impressed. He was so professional. He was so insightful. He was very impressed. So now another thing clicked. I saw this book here called Click, and the same guy who has a public speaking book, he also teaches people how to sell on the internet. So he has this book called The Ultimate Guide to Electronic Marketing for Speakers. So he teaches public speakers how to use the internet to get more business. I said, wow, I'm a public speaker. I need to learn this. So that was the first time I knew that, hey, one can make money from the internet. So I had this crazy idea. I said, okay, let me write my own book and put it there on the internet, and then somebody can Google it, and then they'll buy it and they'll give me money. I was so naive, but I was so inspired. I was so motivated. Okay. So I took action. I wrote this book. It's called Think Rich or Die Poor. Okay. Now, I've been doing Bob Proctor seminars. I've been learning a lot from Bob Proctor and my own personal experience. So I started writing this book. Now, I thought that if I write this book and put it on a website, somebody, when they search it, they will see it in Google and they'll buy it. But that was so wrong, because you have to know something called search engine optimization for people to search your book or your product and see it on the first page of Google. If you don't know search engine optimization, or if you don't know paid search, which is Google advertising, you won't be able to have your book on page number 1. So I was so naive at the time, I didn't know these things. But again, it helped me take action. I took action, wrote my Facebook. Okay. Now, I want to show you how when you take action, even though the action could be crazy, like me resigning from my job abruptly, even though that was so crazy, but the fact that I was in momentum, just doing things, luck started coming my way. So now, after I wrote that book, this is what happened. So I went online, and one day I saw these guys. So that same Tom Antion guy, he was doing some kind of interview with these other guys. These other guys, they have a company called Celebrity Branding You. What's their business model? Their business model is to help people who are authors come and speak about their books, and then they'll record it on video and then do a documentary of about 30 authors speaking about 30 different subjects, and then go and air it on Fox, NBC, CBS. So that's how I got my visa to come to the US. So when I saw that opportunity, I jumped on it. I said, okay, cool. I don't have any money now, but I'm going to go to the US for this program because it's so important for my next step. So I called my younger brother, who is a nurse here in Dallas, and I said, hey, Isidore, I want you to pay me my first installment of this program. So it was like 12 payments of $600 each, okay? So I didn't have the money, so I called him. I said, just pay me this first down payment, this first installment. I don't need to pay all of them, but once I pay the first installment, I just want to come to this program, and then I'll figure out the next step, okay? So that's how I took action, and I jumped on this program. Now, at the time, I remember I told even before I even got the visa, I told my ex-wife that, hey, I'll be going to the US. She said, you are here broke. I'm here supporting the house. All of a sudden you say you're going to the US. Who tells you that that's going to happen? I said, okay, watch me. So when I went to the embassy for my visa interview, the consulate officer asked me that, okay, where am I going? I said, I'm going to the US. What? For what? I showed her the letter from these people who were inviting me for this seminar. And she said, okay, you're an author. I said, yeah. She said, can you prove it? Can you show me a book? I removed my book. So at the time, remember, I've not published this book, but I've written it. So I printed all of the pages, 232 pages, and I put it in a binder. I put it in a file. I didn't even bind it. I just put it wrap it in a file, and I gave it to her. So she went through the book, and she was like, She said, okay, go and pay for your visa. So that's how I got my visa to come to this country. Okay, so let me know if that's exciting before I move on. Are you inspired by the story? So in other words, like I'm telling you, I used to be where some of you are right now. But again, that's how things happen for me. So let me know if all of this is making sense, and let me continue here. So so yeah, I now traveled to the US. Okay, so that was in late 2010, early 2011. Now this is what happened next. So now I came to the US. I didn't have any job. Initially, I was planning to come and do like a week, and then after the interview, I'll go back, and then I can use all of that interview as a branding for my seminar business, and then to help me get more clients. I thought that the reason I was doing the interview is to package it as a video and take it back home and use it as a promotion to get more business. But when I came here, family members said, hey man, you don't come to the US and go back, stay here, man. I said, okay. I'll stay. So now I was living with my ex-wife's family there in California. Her elder sister has 2 kids at the time, EJ and Brian. So here we are at California at the beach in summer of 2011. So now I had no job at the time. And so I said, okay. They asked me to do nursing. I said, no. They asked me to do IT. I said, no. I said, I want to do digital marketing. I have a book I want to sell. And they said, okay, crazy. So everybody thought I was crazy. I said, okay, this is what I'm going to do. So as you can see where the pointer is right now, I said, okay, I'm going to take care of the house. I'm going to take care of these kids. I see you guys struggle a lot dropping these kids in school. I'm going to take care of these kids. Just pay me $500 a month. And I'll drop this kid. I would make sure these kids take a shower in the morning. I'll drop them at school. I'll pick them up from school. I'll take them to their karate classes after school. On Saturdays, I will take them to their basketball and all of that. All of those errands, you guys can free yourself. So I wanted free time. I wanted time. For me, I knew at the time that the most important asset is knowledge. I would have just decided to go and do some kind of a nursing course for like 2 years and become an RN, but I didn't want to do that. Because I knew that, hey, I have seen digital marketing. And at the time, I saw a lot of potential and I knew that I was seeing young kids just making millions online. And I said, no, I need to pursue this part. Even if it's taking me 2 or 3 or even 4 or 5 years, I'm going to get there one day. So I said, no, I just want time to study. I want to be reading. I want that $500 every month to buy books. So as you can see behind me there, that's my library. When I came to this country with no book, remember, I didn't even plan to stay here. I came for 1 week. I had no book. But when I came to this country, that's little money. I started buying books, started going to seminars, and started learning a lot. Started learning digital marketing a lot. So now, this me again. So now they also had this last daughter. Yeah. So you can see I was bathing her. So I was babysitting her. I would take care of her diapers, bathe her, give her food, everything, I was actually babysitting. Okay, so, but for me, it was very important because now I could live at home. I told them that pay me $500. I'll live with you guys. I'll eat from the house. Just pay me the $500. I'll use your internet. I'll do everything free, but pay me $500 every month. I'll do the job. So they agreed. So it was so time saving for them. And I mean, imagine what you can spend sending a kid after school to daycare. Okay, look, that's a lot of money that people could spend at daycare. Okay, so I took that money and learned. So let's continue here. So we are now here. So that's when the idea of creating. I realized that at the time I had not even printed my first book, which is Think Rich or Die Poor, and I realized that that book, it will be difficult to sell because I'm talking about Think Rich or Die Poor, which is success. I mean, America, there are lots of successful people, and I'm not even successful. How can I be selling a book on success? Let me think about something else that I can sell. So I said, okay, since I have a lot of free time, let me research about resume writing. Let me see how I can create a new kind of resume that helps people get a lot of interviews more than the ordinary resume. So I did a lot of research with my free time, and I wrote my first book in 2011 called The Job Getting Formula that you see on the screen. And what you see on the left here is the VIP resume, the special kind of resume that I created that I started testing with family members, and then they started having a lot of interviews. Then I started having people paying me for me to do those kind of resume. I was having people pay me $300 just for a resume. It was so compelling, and then when they read my book, first of all, I'll just give them some of my book to read for free. And then when they read my book, they say, wow, I need you to do my resume. Okay, so now I just want to see where I'm coming from. Okay, I hope it's not too long, but again, this is so important because you need to understand that, hey, even though I shared some of those successes with you, success doesn't just come like that. There has to be some planning, there has to be some dreaming, there has to be some, and today I'm here to give you value, to shorten that path for you. But it's good for you to understand where I've been, okay? So I had a lot of failures at the time because, again, I had not known digital marketing well enough. So what I did was, finally, after struggling, I started doing like digital marketing, and I started I went deeper into digital marketing in order to grow my resume writing business. But while doing digital marketing, I started having people hiring me on Upwork, the website I told you, to help them build their sales funnels, help them do Facebook advertising. And so I started having more money from consulting, even more than from the resume business. So I started shifting more to digital marketing consulting. So then finally in 2018, I decided to get certified because I said, okay, all of these small consulting clients, they are taking me a lot of time and it's not even getting me to my goal. I want to become a millionaire, so I need to get there faster. So I said, okay, fine. I'm going to drop all of these clients. I'm going to stay with one. So at the time, I started sending out my resume for a job because I wanted a fixed job. And I started getting a lot of interviews. But most of them wanted me to come and work there. I've been so used to working from home for years, and I didn't want to break that. So when I had these guys who I was consulting for, they hired me from Upwork. They said, okay, they'll test me for 1 month. If I'm very good, they're gonna get me full time. So that's how I started working with them, and then they got me full time working from home. So they are based in California and Florida. Like I said, they are called Signal Profits. They teach people how to invest in cryptocurrencies. So very, very good business. So now I want to know if all of this is making sense, if it's exciting. Say yes if it's exciting before I continue here, okay? So now we are here at the solution. So the solution for me finally was when I became certified in all 11 core areas of digital marketing, I could now see all of the puzzle. I want you to understand something. So in the world of business or the world of marketing is like a big puzzle. When you have just one or two pieces of the puzzle, you will not go anywhere, or you have limitation. But when you have all of the pieces of the puzzle, all of a sudden you say, wow. You say, wow. Everything starts making sense to you, okay? It's like the first time you talk to a woman, when you are young, you are afraid of them. But when you start getting used to them and you start understanding them, you start seeing some kind of a pattern. You have a formula, right? So you can say, wow. Okay, sorry for taking that kind of, but again, I just want to make the point there, okay? So now let me move on. So that was the turning point for me. So I want to show you something here. So I want to compare that to this. So I remember I told you that this is about you. So after doing all of this for 8 years, I came to the following conclusion. This is what I've learned. I've learned that I failed in all of my previous businesses because I didn't know how to get customers. But I also learned that digital marketing and the mastery of all the 11 core areas by having all of these 11 certifications will help you get a high-paying job because it's the highest paying, most in-demand, freedom-creating skill in the world right now. Okay, so now everybody is moving online. Facebook is adding billions of people every year. There are so many people who are just joining the internet, and many more are going to join. So if you have a business now and you're not using the internet as a medium of getting customers, you are losing a lot. That's why the new breed of marketers today is called digital marketers. And this is the right time to jump in, okay? So I discovered this the hard way. As I've shown you through my diagram, through my story, it took me years to discover all of this. I discovered this the hard way. But you can cheat today. You can get it the easy way, okay? So now, if you want to follow the hard way will be just to dive into any business, okay? So dive into any business, make a lot of mistakes, waste huge sums of money as I did, quit and start over again, okay? So remember, I started seminar business, failed, resume business, not so good, and then all of that. So that you are just failing from one business to another because you don't know how to get customers. But when I started mastering how to get customers, now, as you can see from that testimonial from my boss, I just created a lot of value, brought a lot of business to them. And now I just launched my e-commerce business a couple of months ago, where I'm selling menswear, shoes, sneakers, suits, and all those kind of things. And it's doing pretty well. All of these things is because I now understand all of the 11 core areas of digital marketing. Okay, and right now I'm about to launch a second business, which is actually teaching people how to become digital marketing consultants. All of this thanks to my knowledge of digital marketing. We had a previous session where we had almost about 75 people at 1 p.m. today, and a lot of people have not even been able to watch the webinar because some of them are waiting for the replay. But again, the point I'm trying to make is that you can use Facebook ads to attract people that you don't even know. Okay, you can attract total strangers across the world, from Canada to US to UK to Nigeria to South Africa, everywhere. Okay. Now, let me continue here. So Let me show you something here. So let's review this. Let's review this. So as you can see, let's count how many steps it took me to get a success. So I quit my job in April 2009. I started doing seminars. I failed. I discovered the internet. I wrote my book. I traveled. I started doing housekeeping. I started babysitting. I started my resume writing business. Then finally, I got certified and found a solution. I figured out that was in March 2018. So it took me a lot of time. Okay. Now let's see let's say I started with digital marketing. So let's say instead of quitting my job, I took this box here. That is the solution here, and I move it to where it says quit my job. So let's say I did that. This is what would have happened. So if I could rechart my life, if I could look back and say, okay, this is what I would do differently if I were to start, I will start with the solution first. I will start by taking the certifications in digital marketing. I will start by covering all of the 11 core areas so that I know everything there in marketing before I even start my online consulting business. Now, when I start doing the consulting business, I'll be charging higher fees because now I'm certified. Now I know a lot. Remember, I was charging anywhere between $300 to $3,000. But with what I know now, I can charge anywhere from $3,000 to even $10,000 to even $15,000. Okay, so that is the difference. Then after that, I would have quit my job. Okay, and then after that, I would have started my resume business, and I would have sold more books and more resume writing services. And then I would have, at that time, travel would have been an option for me. I could choose to travel or not to travel. I could still have been making this kind of money even based in Cameroon, having the skills. Now, I wouldn't have done the housekeeping or the babysitting thing, and I would have gone to success in fewer steps. I would have gone in how many steps? Let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 steps. So I would have eliminated 3 steps, and I would have gone into success far faster. In the other diagram, there were like 12 steps. Okay. So I just wanted to see the difference. So is all of this making sense? Type yes. Is all of this making sense? So my question for you is, do you want the easy way that will cost you the least and save you years? Okay. Do you want the easy way that will cost you the least and save you years? Type yes if you want that. Okay. So people are saying yes, yes, yes. Okay, awesome. So let me continue here. So I've prepared 3 big secrets to reveal to you today. Now, I'm going to share 3 big secrets that will help you land a big-time digital marketing job fast, become a highly paid digital marketing consultant fast, grow your small business faster, grow any career that needs thousands or millions of fans to succeed, like speaking, music, arts, specialized knowledge. When I talk about specialized knowledge, I'm talking of things like fitness, or if you have anything you want to sell and you need millions or thousands or hundreds of people to sell to, you need digital marketing. If you want to start a business, you need digital marketing. If you want to start a restaurant, you need digital marketing. Any kind of business you want to start, you will need digital marketing. I can assure you that. Okay? So let's continue here. So what's secret number 1? Secret number 1, I'm going to show you my step-by-step formula that I went through to get certified in all 11 core areas of digital marketing in just 8 weeks. As a matter of fact, it was actually less than 8 weeks because I was working full-time while doing these certifications. Okay, so, I mean, now, and then secondly, I'm going to show you how after finishing the certification and I put them on, and I feature them on my resume, I got 6 job interviews in 1 week and 13 job interviews in total in 90 days, thereby giving me the opportunity to be so relaxed so that I can choose the best option for myself, which is working from home, which is what I'm doing today. So since I came to this country, I've never worked in any office. I've never worked for anybody until now, and I've never worked in an office. Every time I've worked is from home. So last week, I think last 2 weeks, I was in Maryland. While I was there, I was still working. Okay. So I can travel to Cameroon and I'll still be working. Anywhere I travel, I'll still be making money. Okay. Now that's a superpower. That's so powerful and so relaxing. Okay, that you can't even imagine. When I started all of this, when I went on that internet on that blessed day in July 2013, and I gave that guy $20 to buy that public speaking book, I knew that was my track That was my path to freedom, the internet. I knew from that day, I knew that that was my path. Okay. So secret number 2, I'm going to show you my experience transfer mentorship system that will enable you get the required work experience. So, right, if you finish the certifications, you will not have the work experience. So I'm going to show you my experience transfer mentorship system that will enable you get the required work experience, that will make you confident and successful at the job interviews so that you can land your first digital marketing job or your first digital marketing consulting job or grow your small business, whichever you like. Okay, does that sound exciting? Isn't that exciting? So secret number 3, I'm going to show you a tested and proven accountability and productivity system that will help you to take action so that you get your certifications completed in 8 to 10 weeks. Now, if you suffer from procrastination, which most of us suffer from, and distractions, this system will help you. I'm going to show you how. Again, is this exciting? Is this making a lot of sense to you? Now, let me continue here. So let's jump right into secret number 1. Secret number 1, I'm going to show you how I got my 11 certifications in less than 8 weeks. And then part 2, I'm going to show you how I got 6 job interviews and then the kind of job I wanted. So let's start. So let me start with part 1, which is actually the certification part, the 11 certifications in less than 8 weeks. So how did I get that? So now what you see on the screen here are the 11 certifications. Okay. I'm gonna break them down so that you can see them clearly. So the first one here is content marketing specialist. So these are badges. The company that gives this certification, they give you a badge. You can put this badge on your resume and you can be proud. You can put it on your Facebook. You can put it anywhere. You can brag about this. Okay, so it's content marketing certified. Customers acquisition specialist, paid traffic mastery. E-commerce marketing. So if you want to start an e-commerce business, if you want to sell things online like shoes, anything you want is physical products. E-commerce is actually selling physical products online. So whenever you hear e-commerce, is selling physical products online. So anything that's physical that you want to sell online is called e-commerce. Now another one here is customer value optimization specialist. Another word for it is conversion funnel mastery. And then optimization and testing mastery, social and community mastery, search marketing mastery, email marketing mastery, copywriting mastery, community management mastery, analytics and data mastery, and those are the 11 of them. Now, I did a video on Facebook. If you've been following my videos, you would have seen a video where I did the 11 core areas of digital marketing where I explain all of that. If we have time at the end of this training, I'm going to explain that towards the end of the training. But for now, I just want to continue here. So let's cover some bases here. So now the question is, how was I able to get 11 certification within a space of 2 months or even less than that? Let me tell you why. So this was my unfair advantage. Now, before taking the certifications, I already had close to 7 years of experience in digital marketing. Now, those 7 years experience, I'm not saying that I wasn't open to learning. No. Far from that. The reason I even went to take the certification is because I wanted to learn even more. But again, the fact that I've been going to seminars, I've been buying a lot of courses, I've been reading a lot of books, also helped me a lot. I remember I've spent close to more than $50,000 in personal education, $50,000 to $100,000 since 2011 that I came to this country. There was a seminar I attended in Nashville that was $2,000. There was a consulting program I bought that was $2,500. There was a Facebook advertising course. I bought 3 of them. And the most expensive one is $2,500. The least expensive one is $1,000. And I've gone to other smaller seminars. I've bought courses that I don't have to leave my home to study from them. I've spent a lot when it comes to knowledge. Okay. Now, not to talk about the opportunity cost. So all of the years that I spent here, just studying without doing anything that could make me. So in other words, people were saying that, okay, why don't you come and do something, nursing, pharmacy? I said, no, I'm not interested. Now, because of those things, I could appreciate most of the things that were taught in the course. In other words, because I've been playing with this terminology, working with it in my business, doing consulting for other clients, I knew most of the terminology. So when I took the certifications, it was very easy for me. Now, second advantage was that I had made a lot of mistakes. Now, Tony Robbins said that when we succeed, we celebrate. When we fail, we ponder. What does that mean? When we succeed, we celebrate. When we fail, we ponder. Ponder means we think, we study. So because I made a lot of mistakes in my business, I was paying attention to every detail that was being taught in the certifications, because we learn a lot more from our mistakes. So that was my second advantage. I had made a lot of mistakes, so I could pay attention. So it's like if somebody, if you are, what can I say? Okay, when we make mistakes, for short, when we make mistake, we pay attention. That's just what I'm trying to say. And you agree with me. If you agree with me, say yes. Yeah. So that's where the celebrity planner formula comes in. I'm going to explain what that means. Now, the celebrity planner formula is what I'm going to use to help you to facilitate your certification, to make your certifications so easy to achieve. Okay. So what does that mean? So why most people fail? Now, all of us have gone to school, and we know that it's very hard to memorize theoretical concepts. So when we have an exam, we have to read, we have to memorize, and then we'll go and pass that exam. We have to make sure that we start reading a couple of days before the exam so that we don't forget. If you read and you have to wait like 3 or 4 months, you forget most of the things. Am I right? If I'm right, say yes. So memorization is like torture, and it's very painful. It's a very torturous way to learn something. Do you agree? So in other words, there's an easier way, there's a more relaxed way, there's a more fun way to learn. And that is what I call the celebrity planner formula. I'm going to talk to you about it. Now, another reason that most people fail is that they have not made any costly mistakes related to the concepts. So you won't have a big why. A big why means that you don't have a big reason to learn. So in other words, if I have had an accident, a car accident, after my car accident, I actually had one. But after that car accident, I became a very cautious driver. Do you agree with me that when you have a car accident, if you ever had a car accident, or you've had a near miss, you become so cautious? Okay. So in other words, because you've not had a business, you've not worked for done any kind of consulting, you cannot feel the pain, or you cannot take the lessons those certifications are teaching you seriously, because you don't know the price you pay if you don't follow the instructions. Say yes if you agree. Okay, so let me talk to you. So how can we avoid that? How can we exploit all of that? And the solution is the celebrity planner formula. Let me just describe you what it means. So the celebrity planner formula 1.0. Now I put 1.0 because there's another formula called celebrity planner formula 2.0. So why do I call it celebrity? I'm going to explain why. This is a very good analogy for you to understand what I'm trying to say here. So first of all, let's see why being a celebrity planner is the hardest job in the world. It's one of the hardest jobs in the world. Now, we all know that celebrities like their things top notch. They like high status. They want that they want to do something, it should be top. Okay? Because if they make any mistake, it will be spread all over the news. So they want their wedding planner to be the best. They want their birthday planner to be the best. They want their gala night planner to be the best. Anything you want to plan for a celebrity, it has to be the best. So I want you to imagine that you want to become a celebrity planner. It's a very tough job. How will you get there? I'm going to ask you a couple of questions here for you to understand what I'm saying. So look at this photograph here. You see, this is a celebrity trying to go up the stairs, and you can see a man there. His only job is to make sure that okay, so that she's not stepping on her dress. You see that? You can see that everything is perfectly organized. Now let me show you another photo here. So you can see the cake here to the right. That's a cake that's taller than even the guy who is trying to cut the cake with a sword. so you see that? So imagine what it takes to be the birthday or the wedding planner for this kind of occasion. You see how serious that profession is. You see how serious it is. Now I want to ask you a question. With that in mind, let me ask you this. Why is it that what is the fastest and easiest path to becoming a highly paid celebrity wedding planner? I have two options. On my left is option A, and on my right is option B. So let's look at option A. So with all what I've described to you in your mind, what's the fastest and easiest path to becoming a highly paid celebrity planner? Would you just take a certification class on celebrity planning, which is mostly theoretical stuff, and then go start cold calling celebrities and telling them that, hey, I want to do business with you. I want to organize your events. Start doing job interviews. Or would you want to be the apprentice or be an apprentice and follow an expert celebrity planner? So let me show you what who an expert celebrity planner looks like. So this guy here is a celebrity planner. You see how confident he is. He have everything under control. He has many years of experience. So that's James there. Just imagine that. Have James in mind and ask you, okay, would you like to spend some time with James as James' apprentice, so that he can take you to a live celebrity wedding, and then you can experience things firsthand. And then second, you take a certification class on celebrity wedding planning. So in other words, when you have experienced the wedding live and he has shown you everything that you're doing, and he has even mentioned some of the terminology, and then before you go and take your certification on celebrity wedding planning organizing, and then you can now start cold calling celebrities to get their business. Maybe because he has a lot of connections, he can even say, okay, you know what, don't worry, if you're looking for a job, I have this other celebrity, I have a lot of job, I want to give you some of the job, we can share the money. So you will get there faster. So in other words, which path would you choose? Is it path number A or path B? Tell me your answer. Type your answer, A or B. Which one is the shortest? Which one is the easiest and fastest path? Okay, B, of course. Okay, awesome. So you choose path B. Now let's apply this to digital marketing. Okay. Now, what is the fastest and easiest path to become a certified and highly paid digital marketing professional in any core area? Now, when I say core area, it means that, remember I showed you the 11 core areas. So let's pick any one. So let's take email marketing, for example. What is the fastest and easiest path to become a certified email marketer? Is it to take a certification class immediately on email marketing and then go take the certification exam, or you would like to attend a practical session with me where I go into my business and I go into my employer's business and I show you email marketing in the real world, how it is applied in the real world. And then I explain some of the concepts to you, and then you can go and start your certification. That's the only time you can go and start your certification. So that when you're taking the training, you can relate to the real world. Now you don't have to memorize, because now you already have images in your mind of what you saw in practice. Now imagine the celebrity planner who went to the wedding. Imagine the celebrity planner who went with you to the wedding. You were already at the wedding. He has already shown you things. He has called them by names. He has shown them to you. You have images of, when you start taking the certification to become a celebrity planner, you don't have to memorize anything, because you've already seen the things. Say yes if you agree. Okay? So that is how taking a certification can be made so simple. That Celebrity Planner Formula 1.0 can make things super simple for you. Okay? So do you agree? Awesome. So again, B wins, right? So now let's go to part 2 of secret number 1. So I'm going to talk here about how I got 6 job interviews in 1 week, and how I got 13 job interviews in 90 days. Okay, and how I ended up working from home. Now, let's move on here. So I'm going to show you these success stories here. So I'm going to show you some of the success stories. So let's go here. I'm going to share my screen with you. Let me see if I can do that here. I want to show you why that resume got me 6 job interviews in 1 week. Now, if you are in my email list, you would have seen an email that I talk about this, where I send you to this page. If you've been seeing my ads on Facebook, you may have seen this page. Okay. So I said, will your story feature on this page? Now, if you scroll down this page, you're gonna see a lot of people over the years who have helped with the VIP resume, from nurses to logistic professionals in every country. So these are on Nigeria, USA, Nigeria, and then it's a video where I show you all of the job interviews I got in 90 days and in 1 week. Now, also down here, you're still gonna see a lot of professionals here, all over the world. Okay, getting job interviews and getting the kind of job they want. All there is professionals getting job interviews and the kind of job they want. Okay, so that is to show you the power of the VIP resume. But that's not all. Let me continue here. Let me go back here and continue. So, okay, awesome, guys. So let me show you those interviews. So this is the first interview here. You can see my screen. Awesome. So this is the first interview here. As you can just pay attention to the date here. So this one was on September 10th. Okay. So it said, "Hi Sylvester, thanks for your responses. Yeah. Are you able to come in this Thursday or Friday for an interview? I have one scheduled for Friday at 1:30 p.m. So I have a lot of time available. Let me know what works for you." So this is a company, it's a small business. They call it Rock On Sports. They sell sporting goods online. So they wanted to hire me. I went there for an interview. That's interview number 1. It's in Dallas, Texas here. This is another one here. This is interview number 2, September 11th, the next day. It says, "Hi Sylvester, this is with Fujitsu. Do you know Fujitsu? Fujitsu, they sell electronics. It's a Japanese company. It's a very big multinational. So they have one of their headquarters here in Dallas. So I went there. I was also called there for an interview for a digital marketing manager position. So she said, "Hi Sylvester, I have good news that the hiring manager, Delcy Organ," well, I just blackened her name, that's okay, "would like to bring you in for an in-person interview with herself and another from her team for a panel interview. This will be at our Fujitsu America Inc. location in Richardson. Would you be available to come in for an hour this week?" Okay, so that's the human resource coordinator sending me that message. Okay, that's interview number 2. You see that? Okay, so would you like to have interviews like that? Awesome. So yeah, this is a third interview. Again, this is still on September 12th, next day. It says, "Dear Sylvester, thank you for your interest in the Apparel Group." So Apparel Group is an e-commerce business. Okay. They said, "I received your application via LinkedIn for the e-commerce marketing senior specialist position. We have open. Attached is the job description. Please let me know your availability for a brief 15-minute call for Thursday or Friday. Thank you." See that? That's interview number 3. Okay. So that's this interview number 4 here, still on September 12th. So it says, "Hello Sylvester, Kathy will call you tomorrow at 3 p.m. on your cell phone for a telephone conversation on the email marketing specialist position for a retail client. Please confirm schedule. It is slated to go 45 minutes to an hour." Okay, so that's interview number 4. Interview number 5. It says, "Hi Sylvester, I want to thank you for submitting your interest for the opening we have for the email marketing specialist position. We've looked over your resume and your experience certainly resonates with the position." Okay, now that your resume has been approved, you've made it to the next step, which is going through our official recruiting website. Please enter the site here and follow the steps. So they have some recorded interview where you go there and somebody is asking you questions on video, and you have to record your own video and submit it as the response. Okay, so interview number 6 is "Hi Sylvester, this email is to confirm your phone interview for the web analyst position available with Interstate Batteries on Thursday, September 20th at 11 a.m. You'll be speaking with, I'm blacking their name here, Manager Digital Marketing Programs. So his name, Ray, will call you on your number. So that's it. So those are the 6 interviews. So did you see that? Exciting? Is that exciting? Okay, so now let's continue here. So now that I've shown you the VIP resume, the results it has gotten from me and my clients, and all, I want to show you what it can do for you. Because again, this is about you. I want to show you how it can help you get job interviews when you finish the program. If you want to get a job, if you want to do consulting, that's a different thing. If you want to grow your business, that's another different thing. But the majority of people come here, they want to get a job. Okay. So let me show you where. Let me show you the next. Let me show you the VIP resume very closely. So I'm gonna go here. This is a very powerful document. Okay, you're gonna see why it's so powerful. Now it says 15 big reasons why I'm the kind of email marketing manager you're looking to hire. Again, let me know if you're seeing my screen. Okay, awesome, you're seeing my screen. Big reasons why I'm the kind of email marketing manager you're looking to hire. So as you can see, this is very powerful. I give them the 15 reasons. So now, for you, it might not be 15 reasons, it might be 8 reasons, 10 reasons, 5 reasons, 4 reasons, depending on how many certifications you have and what experience you have and so on. But let me ask you a couple of questions here. Imagine that I change your name, I put my name here. Sorry, I change my name, I put yours here. And I also modify the headline. I put maybe 15 or 10 or 20 reasons, whatever, or even 4 or 5 reasons. The most important thing is the headline. Any number you put there, whether it's 6 reasons or 7 big reasons or whatever, will get a hiring manager's attention because they want to find out curiosity. Curiosity will force them to find out what those reasons are, and it will force them to read their entire resume. And I wrote this resume following my knowledge of copywriting. Copywriting is salesmanship in print. It's also one of the certifications you're going to do. One of the 11 certifications is copywriting, how to write words on paper that moves people. Okay, how to write powerful words, how to write powerful phrases. They call it copywriting. Okay, it's a very interesting topic in digital marketing. So now I want to ask you a couple of questions. So I've shown you the resume. Let's say I change it. Let's say I replace my headline here. I put your headline. I change my name. I put your name. And then as you can see on the side here, these are my digital marketing certification. This is my certification badge for email marketing. This is my certification for email marketing. And I put it here, certified email marketing specialist. See badge and certification below. Okay, that's very commanding, right? And then on the left, when you scroll down, you see the next certification here, certified content marketing specialist. Okay, I put the badge and I put the certification. And then here, you will see certified optimization and testing specialist. Okay, I put all of that. So now, but that's not all. I will not dive into the main part here because the main part here is so powerful. I want you to download the VIP resume, go and read it yourself. You will now see why. Every time I send it out, I get interviews. Right now I'm speaking to you, I'm still having job interviews that I'm turning down. Okay, so that people are still calling me and they say, hey, we have this opportunity here in Atlanta, we have this one here in Dallas. I said, no, I'm not interested. I'm not still in the job market. Okay, so it's so powerful. So let me know your thoughts. Let me know if it's very powerful. Okay, type yes if you think the VIP resume is really powerful. Yeah, so it's really powerful. I agree. Okay, so let's continue here, guys. I've shown you the VIP resume. Now I want to ask you a couple of questions. So you agree with me that if I replace my name with yours, I replace my headline with yours, I replace my certificates with yours, I say then the most important thing is point number 4. I say that you've worked with me, my companies, my clients' companies, as a consultant or a full-time employee, so that we can inflate your experience to give you some experience. Do you agree that alone is going to help you get job interviews? Type yes if you agree. Okay, awesome. So let's continue here. So you agree. So that is what I'm going to do for you in this program. So let's move on. So secret number 2. Secret number 2, my experience transfer mentorship system that will enable you get the required work experience that will make you confident and successful at the job interviews, so that you can land your first digital marketing job or your first consulting job, or grow your small business, or sell your special skill, art on music, etc. to the world. Okay, so let me show you that second secret right now. Now, I call it the Celebrity Planner Formula 2.0. We just saw the first formula, which is 1.0. It's the same concept that I'm going to use. So how am I going to transfer my experience to you? I'm going to use the same concept here, but this time we're going to take it one step further. So let me explain. So what is the easiest and what is the fastest and easiest path to gain digital marketing experience in any core area? Now, this time we're not talking about passing the certification exam. We are talking about after you've passed the exam, how do you actually make sure you know the things that the certificate is selling? How do you actually make sure you have the practical experience? After we've inflated your resume and it's looking good and it's getting you a ton of interviews, how do you actually go there confidently, speak like somebody who has actually done it? Okay. Now, let me ask you, would you just pass your exam for a given core area, let's say the, email marketing, and then you start applying for jobs, and then you go for interviews without having done any practical work? Or would you pass your digital marketing exam in that core area, and then after you've done that, you do practical assignments from me, from Sylvester, from my business? I'm going to take this from my business and from my employer's business on a day-to-day basis. These are challenges we are facing. I'm going to give you exercises from the business. I'm going to ask you to implement them. You're going to submit them. I'm going to review them. I'm going to criticize. I'm going to show you the right way. And then now you can go to interviews having done more than enough practical work. Now, I have a friend who did Scrum Master certification, and this guy has been almost a year. He has not gotten a job. He has been going to interviews. He's not doing well in the interview. The reason is because most of these certification programs, they don't spend time giving you practical exercises. They don't teach you in a way. They don't give you practical exercises. You've not touched it with your hands. You've not done the job. So that when you go to an interview, if you are sitting across from somebody who is very experienced like myself, or somebody else who is interviewing, they will know that you don't have a clue. Do you agree? Do you agree with me? Okay. So that is the reason. That is why this Celebrity Planner Formula 2.0, which is actually, just imagine that, let's go back to the analogy, the Celebrity Planner. I took you to the first wedding event, and I show you things. And then the next day I say, okay, go and start doing your certification. Now you're doing your certifications, you have the terminology, you don't need to memorize material. Now, after you've passed your exam, your certification for wedding planner, you come back, and I'll take you to like 10 different weddings, and I say, okay, what did you learn from your certification? I want you to handle the visitors, or I want you to handle the special guests, or I want you to handle this part, or I want you to handle the musical concert. Now show me what. Then you do it. Then I come and say, okay, this way you did well, this way you did not do well. You improve it. Now when you go to an interview, you'll be talking like somebody who has 10 years, 5 years experience, and everybody will believe you. Say yes if you agree. Do you agree? Yeah. So, awesome. So, let's continue here. So, B is definitely the answer here, right? Okay, awesome. So, now, let's apply this to a small business. So, what's the fastest way to gain digital marketing experience that you can use to grow your small business? Would you just like to take the certification, pass the exam, and then start applying the concepts in your business without knowing which one is best suited for your business, and then without knowing how to apply the concepts correctly? Or you want to take the certification, come on, so that I can give you practical assignments, and then so that I can tell you the best concept that you apply for your business to grow faster, and then so that you can apply the concepts correctly. Again, you agree that is B, right? Okay. So let's continue here. So, so how do you get successful at the interviews? Now, I created over the years. I've created a program called Close the Deal Interview Preparation. Just like you've seen the VIP resume, You've seen how it communicates in a very powerful way. The interview is live. There's another way to do verbal communication. And I'm going to teach you that. I'm going to teach you that it's called close the deal interview preparation. In other words, when they see your VIP resume, it has already elevated you to a very high status. They expect very highly from you. And when you go there, you want to close the deal. You want to just close the deal. And there are 3 things you need to do. I call it the 3 keys to the job interviews. When you master those 3 things, it's going to help you succeed in every job interview you go. But it takes some time. It takes some time me coaching you and correcting you. And we're going to do some role play. I'm going to act like the hiring manager. You're going to be the applicant. I'm going to interview, you're going to answer, and they want to do role play. We're going to record it for other students in the class to see. Every student will have their own turn to do role play with me. And we're going to teach each other like that so that people can learn from each other. Okay? Everything we do will be recorded. Okay? So I call it close the deal interview preparation coaching. Now, secret number 3. Now, a tested and proven accountability productivity system that will help you take action so that you get your certifications completed within 8 to 10 weeks. Now, if you suffer from procrastination and distraction, this system will help you. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I just laid down a lot of things here for you, and all of this sounds very easy. But your biggest danger, your biggest enemy will be distractions and procrastination. All of us suffer from it. I used to suffer from distraction and procrastination until I learned how to control my environment, until I learned a couple of productivity hacks that I'm going to share with you. So in other words, this secret number 3 is so important because if you understand how to take action, you can accomplish a lot of things. Today, I can assure you that I do work in a day that it takes most people almost a week to do. Okay, and that's because I know how to control my environment. I know a lot of productivity hacks that I've learned from other multi-millionaires who achieve a lot in their day. So I'm going to show you here this program. So now, how am I going to keep track? How am I going to track your progress? So in order for you to complete the certifications on time, I need to make sure that you're on track. So if I say within 10 weeks, you need to complete 4 certifications minimum, I need to keep track to make sure that you're completing the certifications. So if you look at the right-hand side, the top right-hand side, you see that green bar there, the progress bar. It says 6 of 50 lessons completed. That is how I'm going to track your progress. So what you see on the screen here is content marketing. Now, like I said, I'm going to hook you up with digital marketing. You're going to do the certification from digital marketing, but I'm going to be your coach to give you practical experience and to make the process very easy for you. I'm going to apply Celebrity Planner 1.0 and Celebrity Planner 2.0 to help you go through your certifications and to gain practical experience. Then I'm going to do close the deal interview preparation coaching to help you close the deal whenever you're called for an interview. So let me show you another certification. So this is Paid Traffic Mastery. It's taught by Molly Pittman. She is now one of the best advertising experts in the world. She's so good at Facebook advertising. She's so powerful. Okay, so she'll be teaching all of that here in Paid Traffic Mastery. Okay, now another one here is I'm just showing you 4 of the 11 certifications here real quick so that you have an idea of how it looks like. So this is how the classroom will look like for you. So this Email Marketing Mastery. Okay, this is Conversion Funnel Mastery. Okay, now when you would see this one is 0 of 58 lessons, so nothing has been done there. So as you take your course, I can track progress to say, hey man, you're doing well, or you're back, you're behind, you're lagging behind, so you should catch up. So this one is Conversion Funnel Mastery. Now I want to show you, I want to give you an idea of the time it takes to complete these certifications. So this Conversion Funnel Mastery is 6 hours. As you can see here, 6 hours. And this other one here is like 8.6 hours. And this one is 3.8 hours. This one is shorter. And this one here is 9.2 hours. Now you may be asking, how long does it take to complete the certifications? Now, Digital Marketer says our master classes and certifications are designed to be completed over a 2-day period if you are consuming full-time, or over a 7-day period if you're allocating 1 or 2 hours a day to do the training. So that means that if you want to do 4 certifications in 10 weeks, because in this program, I'm not going to say that you have to do all 11 certifications in the 10-week program. No. In the 10 weeks, you have to focus on 4 certifications, and I'm going to tell you what they are. And you focus on those 4. Those 4 are the pillars. If you have those 4, you always get job interviews, you get consulting work, and it will help you grow your business. The other 7 are just like they are supporting pillars to the 4. Once you've gotten those 4 certifications, after the 10 week, you can still continue studying to get the other certifications to complete your pack of certifications and your knowledge, because the more knowledge you get, the easier it gets for you and the more money you make. But because of time, because for this program, I want us to focus on the 4, and those 4 are paid traffic mastery. So everything that gets people to website, everything that brings customers to website, they call it traffic, paid traffic. How to set up Facebook ads the right way, how to do YouTube ads the right way, how to do Google ads the right way. All of that is paid traffic. Email marketing is how to communicate with people through email. Most of you are here today because some are emails. And then you have a content marketing. Everything I did on Facebook with those videos and all of that, that's content. I was sharing content with you, content marketing. And then you have one last one. What's that? I think I've talked about all 4. Have I talked about all 4? Email marketing, paid traffic. Let me just go back here and show you them. Content marketing. And then conversion funnel. Yeah, conversion funnel. So funnels is websites. So now when you came to my website, you registered for the training. That page is called a sales funnel. Those pages that you saw is a sales funnel. So how to build those kind of websites. So those are the 4 areas we're going to focus on for our training. And then after the 10 week, you can start getting those other certifications. We want that within those 10 weeks, when you have those 4, you can have a good resume that will get you interviews because of those 4. If you look at the interviews I got, you see that most of them are email marketing. It was not like I was not getting interviews in every area or every certification. I got one on e-commerce, a couple of them on email marketing and all that, and so on. Okay. And if you watch the full video where I show you 13 interviews in 90 days, I also got some on search engine optimization, other areas that social media marketing. I also got that too. Okay, awesome. So let me talk to you about productivity hacks now. So, like I said, all of these things look cool. You agree, right? Now, you also agree that your challenge will be like the distractions. But if I show you how to stay focused, if I show you how to avoid distraction, if I show you how to avoid procrastination, do you agree that you're going to get more done? Say yes. Type yes if you agree that. If I can show you how to be more productive, you can get more done. Okay? So the first thing I'm going to show you is how to manage your environment. Okay? Your environment. Now, nowadays, there's a lot of opportunities out there, but we are triggered from every corner, from the Facebook, from Instagram, from WhatsApp, from YouTube. The distractions are just too much, from parties and all of that. Okay, so how do you survive in that kind of environment? And then also the next thing you have to control is your mind and your mood. Now, you can start your day in a very good way, and then around afternoon, somebody triggers you, somebody gets you so angry, you can't even focus for the rest of the day. You have to know how to manage that. Or somebody gets you so happy, you get so excited, you leave what you're supposed to do for that day and you lose focus. So I'm going to show you how to manage that. And then your sleep. I'm going to show you how to sleep better. Some people don't sleep enough. Since I became a self-employed consultant, I've learned that sleep plays a very vital role in your brain power. So I'm going to show you how to sleep more, how to sleep sufficiently so that it can make you focus more, so that it can make you avoid distractions. I'm going to show you your food. Everybody has the kind of food they prefer, but I'm going to teach you certain things about food and how it affects the kind of food and how they affect your performance on a daily basis. And I'm going to show you some morning routines that I've been applying over the years that have worked a lot for me. That makes sure that my entire day is well dieting, starting from the morning. And then 2 things that I'm going to show you that's going to have a huge impact on you is what I call your daily peak 3 and your weekly big 21. Those two last concepts, number 6 and 7, will have a tremendous impact on your productivity and on your focus. Because if you have focus and productivity, you can win the game of life. Now, they asked Bill Gates and Warren Buffett. So Bill Gates' father asked Warren Buffett and Bill Gates. So they did not meet before this question. He just asked them separately that, what do you guys think is common between the two of you? All of them gave the same answer: focus. Their ability to focus. Focus really means that you pay attention when you're doing something. You put all of your attention to it. You don't get distracted. Okay. So let's continue here. So now let me ask you a question. We've been going for almost 2 hours now. I've been going for over an hour. So I want to ask you, would you like me to hold you by the hand so that I can teach you this concept, so that you go from complete beginner to getting multi-certified, employable, becoming a consultant, or being able to implement all this in your business within 10 weeks? If you like that, say yes, type yes in the chat box. Okay, awesome. So now I know this is how it feels for you over the past 2 hours. You've had a lot of concept poured on you, and so you need help. So in other words, now you agree with me that it's time well spent, right? Do you agree that we spend a lot of time? You've learned a lot. Some of your paradigms have moved. The way you see things have moved a little bit. Do you agree? Now, you understand that, hey, I cannot cover everything even if I wanted to. Even if I had the whole day, I cannot teach you all the 11 digital marketing certifications in a day. Okay? I cannot show you the entire program that I just described in a day. Do you agree? So if you agree, I want your permission. I've made a special offer to show you how I can work with you for a longer period of time, 10 weeks, so that I can show you how to implement all this, how to get to this result that I've been showing you. Okay? And this is a very special offer because you've been here, because you stayed up to the end. I want to make you this special offer. And if you act fast, I'm going to give you a huge discount, very special deal. Okay? So, do you want me to show you the offer? Say yes, please. I need your permission. Okay, awesome. You want me to show you? Okay, awesome. Cool. So let's dive in. So this is what you're going to get for the 10-week program. I call it the Digital Brand Maker Program. Brand Maker because you'll be able to grow, to help brands grow, and you'll be able to create your own brand from scratch. Now, the first thing you're going to get in the program is the access to the 11 certifications. Okay? So the 11 certifications, each of them cost $495. I'm going to show you so that you know that I'm not making anything up here. So give me one second and show you the certifications on Digital Marketer's website. So if you go here, these are the certifications here. So if you scroll down, you can see a Content Marketing Mastery is $495. Paid Traffic Mastery, $495. Social Media Mastery, $495. Conversion Funnel Mastery, $495. Search Marketing Mastery, $495. Email Marketing, $495. Analytics and Data Mastery, $495. Conversion Rate Optimization, $495. E-commerce, $495. Copywriting, $495. And Community Management Mastery, $495. So all of these certifications are $495. I just want to show you that. Okay. So for the 11 certifications, that's a value of $5,445. Now, what else are you going to get? Now, you're going to get the 11 certifications, which is $5,445. And then also, you're going to get Celebrity Planner 1.0. Remember where I said, okay, before you go to the certification, I'm going to show you practically. So let's say you want to do email marketing as your first certification. I'm going to go into my business, show you email marketing. I'm going to go to my employer's business, show you email marketing, show you how we are implementing email marketing on a day-to-day basis. So if you have some context before pressing the start button of your certification. So that's what I call Celebrity Planner 1.0. So now you have the 11 certifications. Again, you can take any if you like. You want to take all of the certifications in 1 month. If you have all of the time, do it. No problem. You'll be certified in 1 month. Awesome. So you can do the certification at your pace because all of the certifications are recorded. So if you work, you will still have time to do your certifications. You can do it over the weekend. You can do it at midnight. You can do it at 3 a.m. Whatever time you want to do it, you can do your certification. And when you finish, you pass your exam, you can print out your certification and your badge with your name on it. So that's it. That 11 of them is a value of $5,445. And then you also have the Celebrity Planner 1.0 that I just described, which is $997. So that brings us to $6,442. So what else do you need? Let's see. You need Celebrity Planner 2.0. So when you start doing your certifications, if you have any questions, we'll be having 3 weekly calls. In those weekly calls, one of them will be for doing the Celebrity Planner 1.0 for a particular core area. And then one of them will be for Celebrity 2.0. And then one of them will be for either interview, resume preparation or interview plan, depending on where students are in the program, okay? So we're going to have those 3 calls a week. Now, all of these calls will be recorded so that if you are working and you can attend a call, no problem, I understand that. All the recordings will be stored so that you can go there and see your recordings and listen to your answers and questions that people have asked. And if I gave you an assignment, you submit it, I can review the assignment. Even if you are not in class, you will still see the video later on. Other people will also log in there and see the video. Sounds good? If all of this sounds good, let me know. Type yes if it sounds good. Okay? Awesome. So you have 11 certifications, a value of $5,445. You have Celebrity Planner 1.0, which is $997. You have Celebrity Planner 2.0, which is $3,997. All of that brings us to a total of $10,439. Okay. Now, what else do you need? You need my VIP resume copy paste modify training. So I'm going to show you how to copy paste modify my VIP resume. I'm going to give you the word template, the modifiable word version of that resume. I'm going to show you the techniques to modify it. I'm going to show you how to change your name and change my name and put your own. I'm going to show you how to replace my certifications images with your certifications images. I'm going to show you how to structure your experience. I'm going to show you all the things you need to put, the names of the companies you need to use, my companies and my employers' company. Oh, I'm going to show you how to do all of those things. Okay. Now that brings us to 11 certifications, $5,445. A Celebrity Formula 1, $997. Celebrity Planner Formula 2.0, $3,997. And VIP resume copy paste modified training, $997. That's a total of $11,436. Okay. Now let's continue here. So what else do you need? You need close the deal interview preparation coaching. So this is a value of $997. So that brings us to now you have the 11 certifications, access to them at any time, and then you have Celebrity Planner 1.0, which is a $997 value. You have Celebrity Planner 2.0, which is $3,997. You have VIP resume copy paste modified training, which is $997 value. You have close the deal interpretation, which is $997 value. A total of $12,433. Okay. Now, who this has worked for? Again, like I told you before, these certifications have worked for business owners, small, big and small. I've done the certifications. Even my bosses have done the certifications. They might not have done all of the 11, but I've done some of the certifications. Digital Marketer is a big company. They do annual events where people come all over the world, tens of thousands of people just to come and learn about how to grow their business using digital marketing. They come with their employees. Some employees come, some business owners come, people, consultants, everybody comes there every year to their traffic and conversion summits. Okay. So it's a very big company. It's reputed with the best company in the world if you want to do digital marketing certification. So these were job seekers, marketing professionals, consultants, professionals who want to sell their talents, authors, musicians, artists, fitness instructors, everybody who has a small business that they want to grow, or they just want to get a job. So these are some testimonials that I took from Digital Marketer website. I love this certification. It has made a huge difference in my business, specifically connecting the promotions calendar with my calendar, okay, with my campaigns. So that's April. Let me show you the next one here. So this one says, have to say amazing stuff in that certification. Feeling thankful today for Richard's teachings. Digital marketer changing lives one business at a time. This is another one here. This course had so many insights that I'm confident it will prove to be worth many, many times the cost of the course. Well done, digital marketer. Now, I'm going to say this. I had two choices when I was trying to create this program and the price for the program. The first choice I had was to go cheap and try to sell it to as many people as possible. Now, that choice wouldn't incentivize me to really stack the value and put in my all. So I choose option number 2, which requires a little more investment, a little higher investment. But in exchange for that, I'm going to devote more of my resources and to guarantee your success, okay? So those are my considerations. So that brought us to this particular value stack here. So this is what you're going to get. You're going to get all of the 11 certifications, which is a $5,445 value. You're going to get the Celebrity Planner 1.0, $907 value. You're going to get Celebrity Planner 2.0, which is $3,907 value. You're going to get VIP Resume Copy Paste Modified Training, which is a $907 value. You're going to get Close the Deal Preparation, which is $907. All of that is $12,433. Now, I know, let me go back there. Now, I know that you are looking at that and say, okay, Sylvester, I thought you said you're going to make us a deal. Yeah. I intend to sell this package at this price, but because I told you I'm going to make you a deal, I'm not going to sell it at this. I'm just going to pretend that I will sell it. Let's pretend that I was supposed to sell it for you at this price, but I want to ask you if it's not worth it. Now, let's say you bought this course at this price. So let's ask this question. Now, what if all this course did for you, if all it did for you was to get you a job that pays you anywhere between $30,000 to $150,000 a year, depending on where you live, whether it's in Africa or Europe or America, would it be worth it? Type yes if you think that if I could spend $12,000 and get a job that pays me $100,000, $50,000, it will be worth it. It will be a good return on investment. Will it be worth it? Yes or no? Awesome. So now what if it helps you get a highly paid digital marketing, what if it helps you become a highly paid digital marketing consultant where you're having like 10 clients a month, each of them paying you like $500, and within like 3 months you have $15,000. Would it be worth it? Again, would it be worth it? Yes? Okay. Awesome. Now, what if it helped you grow your business from 0 to 100,000 in your first year? Would it be worth it? Would that investment of $12,000 be worth it? I assume you say yes. Okay, so let's continue here. So like I said, I want you to write a number. Don't tell me the number, just write it down. What's a digital marketing job worth to you in 1 year in your country? Because I made this presentation taking every country in mind. Is it $5,000 a year if you're in a developed country? Is it $10,000? Is it $25,000? Is it $50,000? Is it $10,000? Is it $100,000? Is it $150,000? What do you think a digital marketing job can help you make in a year? Okay, write the number down. Now let's continue here. Now, what's a digital marketing client worth to you? Is it $500? I've shown you my clients. They varied from somewhere $200 up to $3,000, all the way in that range. Now, like I told you, at that time, I wasn't even certified. Now, let's assume you become certified. Would you be able to have $1,000 clients, $2,000 clients? And then let's assume that you go through my Celebrity Planner 2.0, where I really teach you, show you how to do things. Would you be able to have clients who will be paying you $1,000, $2,000, $500, $5,000? Tell me, write a number down. That's for you. That's your own belief. Write your own belief down. Okay, cool. So let's continue here. So what can your business make in a year? Let's say you take this knowledge and you create a business. Depending on where you live, the country you live, would that business make you $25,000 in a year, $50,000 in a year, $100,000, $500,000, $1 million? How much would you pay to get $100,000 in a year? How much will you be willing to pay for that? Write it down. Just write that number down for yourself. Okay, awesome. So you can see why others are paying me $100,000 a year to help manage their marketing. You can see why I told you my employer pays me more than that in a year, because think about it, their business makes $1,200,000 in 1 year. Like I told you, there's no magic when it comes to money. If you can deliver value, if you can get customers, which is the most important thing for every business. The most important thing for a business is not the IT guy or the accountant. The most important person in a business is the person, the employer sleeps at night knowing that this person is there bringing me customers, knowing that because of those customers, my business will continue living every day. They will have peace of mind. That's the most important person. And that's you, a digital marketer, a well-trained digital marketer. Okay. Now, this is more than a Harvard MBA, because I know if you want to go to Harvard, you're going to invest $50,000 to $100,000 in student loans. But what you're going to learn in this program is more than a Harvard MBA, because people have used these concepts to create businesses that are making $5 million a year. I know them. I'm not joking. Okay, so this is huge, and I know people that have completed experienced college programs, expensive college programs, expensive universities, but yet they don't have a job, or they have a small job that they cannot even be proud of. Okay, so the skills you're learning here, not only will you be able to have a job or become a consultant, but the most important thing is that you'll be able to create a business that will give you freedom, that will pour so much money in your bank account for the rest of your life. Okay? So you can see why it's a good deal if I give it to you at $5,000. Now, let me just tell you that I plan to sell this course to the general public for $1,997. Now, you are not the general public because you are here with me, but the general public is people who are not here, people who are going to maybe join this program in the future. You are here when I'm launching the program, so I'm going to give you a very special price. And because you stuck with me up to the end, I'm going to give you a special deal. Are you excited? You want to see the deal? Okay, keep your fingers crossed. So this is your special deal today. Your special deal is this. Okay? You can get started today for just $697, one payment of $697. Okay? $697, you can start today. Now compare that to $2,000 in a month's time. So people are going to be joining this program in a month or two. They're going to pay $1,997. Okay, they're going to pay that. Now, why is digital marketer charging $495 for one certification? Then I'm able to give you at this price. Let me explain why. I have a special relationship with them, and I bring you guys as if I'm training my team. If you are training a team, they give you discounts because I'm bringing numbers. I'm going to register my team, and now I'm going to have a huge discount. And that's why I negotiated these prices. But there's a condition with these prices. The condition is that you have to complete if you want to get all of your 11 certifications, you have to complete them within 4 months. So the first 10 weeks, which is 2.5 months, you have to complete the first 4 that I told you about. And then in remaining 1.5 months, you have to do everything to take those other exams. If not, you will not be able to get your certifications for the remaining 7. You can take the course, but you will not be able to pass to have the certification printed with your name. Those are the terms of my negotiation. So I'll advise you this. But if you cannot do it within the first 4 months, anytime you want to come and complete those certifications, all you need to pay will be $150. Just pay $150, and you can now take all of the certification. I'll open it up for you to take it all. But and there's a reason I did that. The reason I did that is because when people know that they have the whole year to take certification, they are very distracted. They are not focused. I want to push you guys. I want to get you out of your comfort zone, because I know that when you have those 11 certifications, you will thank me for it. You say, hey, Sly, you changed my life. Does that make sense? So if you like, you can register and take all of the certifications in 1 month or 2 months or 3 months. That's your problem. I did it in less than 2 months. Okay, in less than 2 months. So everybody can do that. There's no magic. As you can see, there are some certifications for 4 hours. So you know what digital marketer says, that you can do one certification in 2 days, or you can do one in 7 days. So let's take 11 certifications in 7 days each. That's 77 days. 77 days is like how many weeks? Is it 11 weeks? It's 11 weeks, right? So that's 11 weeks, which is like 2 months, 3 weeks. So you have 4 months that if you say, okay, I'm doing one certification a week, and that means that it's 1 or 2 hours a day for 7 days. 1 or 2 hours every day, I'll spend 1 or 2 hours on a certification, and then I'll finish it for that week, and I'll move to the next one. You can do this. Sounds cool? Let me know if it sounds cool. Okay, so let me put the link here for you to jump in right away. So that is the price. Okay, so that price, I'm gonna put it here. So let me put the link for you so that you can jump in and block your spot before the price goes up. So this is a link here. Now, if you want to do 3 payments, I'm also going to type the link in the chat box. But for each of the options I'm giving you, you have 29 minutes. And you can see on the right-hand side, top right-hand side of your screen, the timer is at 29 minutes right now. So I've just put a link for 3 pay and 1 pay in the chat box. Click on those links if you want to pay 1 installment. Now you have to understand something here. If you are paying in 3 installments, you're gonna pay slightly higher in total. So if you are paying in 3 installments, it's gonna be $891 in total. If you are paying in 1 installment, it's gonna be $697. Okay, just like $700. Now there's also another last payment option, because I understand that this webinar is for everybody all over the world. People have different financial capabilities. So I have a last payment option, which is 6 payments of $197. So choose the one that if you pay in more installments, you end up paying higher. So if you pay in 6 installments, you're gonna pay $1,182 in total. But again, it's up to you, okay? So I'm gonna put the link for the 1 payment option also in the chat box. Sorry, for the 6 payment option also in the chat box. You're gonna choose what is okay with you here. Okay. Now let me continue here. While you're making your decision here, let me continue. So now there's a 14-day guarantee. What does that mean? It means that you can sign up today, check out the program, and you have up to 13 days, 23 hours, 59 minutes. At the last minute, you can say, hey, you can send me an email and say, Sylvester, I've checked out the program. It's not for me. I don't want to do it, blah, blah, blah. And I'll refund your money. 14 days money back guarantee. Now, why do I give 14 days? Because I want to stick with only serious people. If you know you cannot do this, I don't want to keep your money. I'll refund your money. I have a lot of reputation to manage. I cannot keep your money. I cannot keep your $197 or $697. I'm all over the internet. I have a very huge reputation. I have a lot to lose if I don't refund your money, because you can blackmail me. You can say a lot of nasty things about me. I'm here to stay. I'm here for a long time. I'm playing a very big game. Okay. So if you don't want to do this, fine. 13 days, you can say, okay, Sylvester, I'll refund your money. No problem. When I was doing my resume writing business, I refunded one of my clients, a general manager in Nigeria, who paid me $1,000 to work with her for 6 months. So I refund her money every kobo. Okay. So I don't joke with my reputation when it comes to things like that. So you have 14 days to join the program. Check it out. And I know you're going to do this. It's so easy. You don't need any programming skills to do this. There's no IT skills here. This is, if you can, everything we do online are things you can do face to face. So let's say I teach you how to write emails. Emails, we write them as if we are talking. So think of digital marketing as marketing that we would have done physically, but because we cannot meet people physically, we do that through technology. So there's no complication in these things. Okay, this is very simple things that anybody can do. Okay, so you don't have to be a rocket engineer to do these things. No, it's very simple. So but I give you the liberty to check it for 14 days, and you can make a decision. And if you don't want it, if you think that is so hard, I'll give back a month. If you think that is super easy, you will thank me for it, that I offered you that guarantee. Okay, now this is where it gets very, very interesting. Okay, so this bonus is just for the first 10 people. Pay attention here, pay very close attention here. Now, one of the reasons why I created this program is because I'm about to launch another business in February, and that is called a digital marketing agency. And what we're going to be doing is that we're going to be having clients, because as I've been running these ads, I've been running a lot of ads. Some of my videos have had like 300,000 views, and people have been contacting me that, hey, Sylvester, can you help me with my business? I said, no, I'm just alone. I cannot do, my hands are already full. I cannot do any done for you consulting. So somebody will say, hey, I want you to set up Facebook ads for my properties in Nigeria. Or I wanted to help me. There's a guy in Austin who does fashion. He does some very powerful design for African wear. He wants me to help him with his business, set up his email marketing, do his Facebook. I said, no, I cannot do it. But if you can wait, in February, I'm building a team where we're going to work together. This team will be the people doing the work. I'll just be there to coach them and make sure they are delivering good service to you. I'll train them, and they'll start doing consulting for you. They're going to do the work. They're going to set up your Facebook ads. They're going to do your email marketing. So if you want to become part of that team, the first people in that team, I have 10 spots right now. And I've just included this bonus here called Consulting Partner. So if you subscribe within this time that you're here, within the next few minutes or so, if you subscribe, if you sign up, you're going to be part, if you're among the first 10 people, you're going to be part of that consulting team. You're going to work with me, meaning that you're not going to waste your time trying to look for clients. No, I'll be bringing the clients because I'm a master at Facebook ads. I'm going to bring this client using Facebook ads. I'm going to spend the money for the Facebook ads. When the clients will be paying us anywhere between $5,000 to $10,000, $15,000 per month for their projects. And I'm going to be paying you a huge chunk of this money because I'll be there to supervise you. You'll be the people doing most of the work. So if you want to be part of my consulting panel to lock your spot for that when you finish your certification, even before you get your full-time job, if you want to start making money from home, while traveling anywhere you are, then this is your opportunity. But you have to choose one of the 3 payment options, whether it's one payment of $697, 3 payments of $297, or 6 payments of $197. If the 10 spots are gone, they are gone. Okay. So the last time I checked, there were just some few spots left. So if you want to become a consulting partner, you want to grab this bonus right away. It's going to change your life. Trust me. It's going to change your life. I'm going to do all of the work for you. I'm going to do the heavy lifting, bring in the clients, talk to them, bring them in, onboard them. You're just going to go and do the work and then get your money, get paid. And you get a huge chunk of the money. We have 21 minutes to go. So that brings us to this now. So let's see what we have here. So now we have access, which is $5,445 value. Access to Celebrity Planner 1.0, $997. Celebrity Planner 2.0, $3,997. VIP resume copy paste modified training, $997. Close the day interview preparation coaching, $997. Consulting partner, $2,997. That's a total of $15,430 that you're gonna get as value when you join today. Okay, so that's huge. Okay, now you have two choices. Okay, first option for you is you do nothing and not take this leap of faith. It's actually a leap of faith. Okay, and it's 100% risky because you have 14 days money back guarantee. You don't take the leap of faith. Or second option, you actually pony up the small investment today compared to the huge value you're gonna get in return, and just give it a shot for 14 days. And if it works, great. You say, wow, I made a good decision. If not, just ask for your money back and you'll get it. Remember, I told you the way I've made decisions in the past, I've made decisions very fast. And there's one trait from successful people, they make decisions very fast. When I had the opportunity to resign from Guinness, I wrote my resignation letter. When I had the opportunity to jump on the celebrity branding show, I traveled to San Diego. I started writing my book, and every time I have an opportunity, I can be in the worst shape in my life, in the worst position, but because I'm always taking action, luck meets me on the way. Okay, so they say luck is when preparation meets opportunity. So you have to take action. There will never be a good time. There will never be a best time. When you see something that can change your life, you jump on it and you take action. Sounds good? Tell me yes if you agree. Okay, somebody said, I don't see where to click and choose the option. So Bisong is asking. So Bisong, what I advise you to do is just scroll through the chat, or let me know what option you want, and then I'm just going to put it right here at the top of the screen for you to click on it. Let me know what option you want. Do you want one payment, two, three payments, or 6 payments? I'll put it up there, and then you can click on it and then go and make your payment. Okay, you've seen it. Fine, you've seen it in the chat. So click on the option you want and then make your payment. Once you make your payment, you're gonna receive an email from me. I'm gonna set up your membership area. You're gonna have access to your certifications within 24 hours. Your username, you're gonna have a username and your password, and you can start doing your certifications starting tomorrow. From the day you start, I'll see everything, because the way I'm gonna set up everything is I'm gonna get access to your account, to your membership area, so that I can see if you started your courses. From the day you start your course, we're gonna be counting 14 days from there for you to say whether you want to continue or not, whether you want a refund or not. Okay. But just know that in order to get all of the 11 certifications, you have to complete them within 4 months. Just keep that in the back of your mind. If 4 months passes, if you want to complete these 7 certifications that remain, you pay $150. I'll open the program for you to write your exams and get your certifications. Again, you have 6 payment of $197, 3 payment of $297, and 1 payment of $697. Oh, Terence just made his payment of $697, 1 payment. Okay, awesome. Terence, you're part of the consulting partner. So remember, I was talking about this bonus here called the consulting partner. Let me just say what this means. Now imagine that you are the slowest student. You can do just 1 certification. That will be paid traffic. Paid traffic certification will enable you to become a master at Facebook ads, meaning you can help companies set up their Facebook advertisement so that they make more money. And the more money they make, they will pay you generously. I have clients who can pay up to $10,000 for their Facebook advertising project. I'm going to get those clients. I'm going to pass them over to you. You would have learned at the time, you would have mastered paid traffic. I'll give you this project, you do them, and I'll pay you. And I'll guide you on how to do the project, because I'll know you're new. And so I'm going to be teaching you on the job. So I just want you to understand that. That is very, very important. This particular certification or this particular bonus is so important. And it's for the first 10 people. So hurry up if you really want to be part of this. Okay? Now, so let me go back to, so there's bonus number 2, the brand maker t-shirt. You get this t-shirt when you pass your first certification exam. So when you pass your first certification exam, I'm going to send this t-shirt to you, to your doorstep. I'm going to mail it to you. Okay. I'm going to ship it to you to whatever country you are in the world. I'm going to ship this t-shirt to you. Okay, somebody's asking how much a dollar in Nigerian currency, so that I can know whether I can afford it. Just go to Google. Go to Google and type US dollar to Nigerian naira. Just type dollar to naira. There will be a calculator there. Put the amount in dollars. You'll see the equivalent in naira. Okay. So let me continue. So that's bonus number 2. Let me show you bonus number 3. So you get this brand maker t-shirt when you pass your certification exam. The brand maker t-shirt, on the back of the t-shirt will be written, I am a brand maker. You can wear it and go to anywhere. And if your friends ask you, what does a brand maker mean? Tell them that you help customers, you help businesses become big brands by giving them lots of customers. And you're in the process of creating your own business. So that is a t-shirt that you can be proud of. So that's bonus number 2. It's a $49 value. Okay. And bonus number 3 is this necklace and bracelet. It's called the Zodiac necklace and bracelet. What does that mean? It means it carries your birthday. So depending on your zodiac sign, we're going to give you a birthday. So we're going to give you a bracelet and a necklace that fits your birthday. And the reason I'm doing that is because I want to remind you that the day you were brought on this earth, God had a purpose for you, and you have to fulfill that purpose by helping other people achieve their goals. And how do you achieve them? How do you help them? You help them by doing work that will make them happy, by giving them clients, by helping them bring them clients to their business. So when you finish all of the modules in your first certification course, so there are 11 courses, you don't have to do all of them to get a job. If you're wondering, do I need to complete all certifications to get a job? That's the question I have most of the time. You don't have to complete all certifications. And as a matter of fact, with just one certification, which is paid traffic, you can get a job. And with 4 certifications, you can get many job offers. So there are 4. The 4 I showed you, those are the pillars. Okay. So the pillars are those 4 certifications. If you do them, you get so many jobs. But just the one certification that I told you that I'm going to reveal at the end of this training is paid traffic. That one certification alone will enable you to become a partner with me and become a consultant. You can work from your home. I'll get clients from the US, from Canada, from Europe, all over the world. I'll hire you as a partner to work in behind the scenes from the comfort of your home. And I'll teach you how to do these things. And you will get a huge chunk of that money. Okay? So every month, just imagine that whether you're in Africa or in the US or in Canada or Europe, you can be making somewhere between $3,000 to $5,000 a month just from the comfort of your home as a consulting partner with me. That's tremendous. That's huge. Okay, so I urge you to jump on that consulting partner bonus. So you're going to get this necklace when you finish that paid traffic certification. Because that certification is so important, I want to encourage you to start there. That's where you're going to start. That will be the first certification you take. And when you finish all of the modules in the course, even before you take your exam, even before you write your exam, you don't even need to pass the exam. But if you just finish all of the modules of the course, I'm going to ship you this necklace and this bracelet. As you can see here, the necklace and the bracelet is a pair. And for it is available for the 12 zodiac signs. So depending on your birthday, you just need to send me the day you were born, and I'm going to send you a necklace that corresponds to your birthday. Whenever you wear it, it will remind you that you are on this planet for a mission, and you have to take your life seriously and achieve your goals. The next is this one here. So as you can see, it works both for men and women. Women can also wear it, men can wear it. Okay, I'm going to show you the different how it looks like. So this is how it looks like. Very nice. Okay. So this is how it looks like. As you can see here, they have different signs. Those signs, they stand for different zodiac signs. So you have Gemini, you have Virgo, you have Aquarius. There are so many, 12 zodiac signs. For each zodiac sign, you have it. You have them. So as you can see, that's how they are. They're very nice, and they glow in the dark. It means if you're in a nightclub or somewhere in the dark, it will glow. Okay. So that brings us to 11 certifications at $495 each, which is a value of $5,445. Celebrity Planner 1.0, $997. Celebrity Planner 2.0, $3,997 value. VIP resume copy paste modified training, $997 value. Close the deal interview preparation coaching, $997 value. Consulting partner, which means making money in the next 30 to 60 days just by completing one certification, is a $2,997 value. And the brand maker t-shirt plus zodiac bracelet and necklace is a value of $98. That brings us to a total of $15,528. Okay. Now, this is bonus number 4. This is like the biggest bonus. Okay, I'm so excited about this bonus. So this year, 2020, in November, we're gonna be organizing the first digital brand maker gala. So all of my students, including myself and the general public, we're gonna meet in Dallas in November. So wherever you are in the world, we'll send you an invitation. You can take it to the embassy, and if you are lucky, you can get your visa and come to this particular gala. In this gala, we're gonna showcase all of the brand maker students. We're gonna stand on stage. We're gonna be applauded by the crowd. We're gonna tell stories of those who have been successful so that they can inspire people who are in the crowd and people who have not yet finished their course. In fact, it's just a time in the year for us to come as a group and celebrate together, drink champagne, network, connect with each other, and create long-lasting relationships. Okay, so the value of this bonus is $500, because that is about the price for a ticket to this event. But you get it for free. You will not have to pay any gate fee or ticket to enter. The general public might pay that amount, but not you. It will be a high-level, high-status gala. Okay, it's something that if you capture on video and show to your friends on Facebook, they'll say, wow, you are at a different level. And when you come there, we'll have 2 days. Friday, we meet and greet, where we'll meet each other and then we'll just network. And then the real deal will take place on Saturday. Okay, so that's the value of this bonus. Okay, so that is, and every year, we'll not only be doing this in the US, every year we'll choose a country where we'll do our annual celebration. This year, it will be in Dallas, Texas, in the United States. Next year, it can be in London, United Kingdom, or Abuja, Nigeria, or Johannesburg, South Africa. But every year, we're going to be moving the venue, and we're going to meet there and have fun, a lot of fun, and create relationships and partnerships and business partnerships so that we can always be growing as a team. Okay? So that bonus is a value of $500. Now, like I said, you want to grab this bonus immediately. You want to jump in. If you jump in now, you're going to secure that bonus. Okay? Now, that brings us to the 11 certifications, which is a value of $5,445. The Celebrity Planner 1.0, which is $997 value. Celebrity Planner 2.0, which is $3,997 value. VIP Resume Copy Paste Modified Training, which is $997 value. Close the Deal Interview Preparation, which is $997 value. Consulting Partner, which is the most important thing. The reason this consulting partner is so important is because no matter where you are, you'll be doing the work in the background. So the client doesn't even need to know that you're there. I will introduce you at the right time when they've already had confidence, because I'm the one bringing the clients. I'll spend money on Facebook ads. I'll bring the clients. They will pay me. I'll pay you, and you can work from anywhere. You can even travel while you're working. Even before you have that, your full-time job, you can be making money even before you have your full-time job. And if you like, you can keep both your full-time job and your part-time consulting with me, or you can do both, or you can choose to do just the consulting. Whichever one you choose, it's your choice. Okay, so that's a $2,997 value. The brand maker t-shirt plus the Zodiac bracelet and necklace, that's a $98 value. The brand maker annual gala night in Dallas, Texas in November 2020 is a $500 value. That brings us to $16,028. Guys, this is so exciting. Okay. Yeah. So now I want you to jump in. So you can choose one payment of $697 and you get all of these things that I mentioned here. Okay, so just click the link in the chat box and make your payment, and you secure your spot for consulting partner. You secure your brand maker t-shirt, and you secure your spot in the gala in November. Okay, and all the other nice things that comes with the program, the certifications, the Celebrity Planner 1.0 and 2.0, the VIP resume copy paste modified training, the close the interpretation, everything you see here, you're gonna get it. Okay. Now, if you still have a question, you can send me your questions to this email here, support@thebrandmakershop.com. But understand that if you don't take action now, you're gonna regret these bonuses. You're gonna even the most important bonus you're gonna regret is a consulting partner, because that, and one of the questions people ask me is that, do I need to have a first degree or master's degree to understand this thing? No, if you can read and write and talk, that's all. You can do this. You don't have to have a master. You can have just a college level of education and you're fine. High school, you're fine. You can do this. Okay, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna play testimonials from some of my students. They're gonna tell you how easy this thing is. It's better for somebody who's already doing it, people who are just like you, to tell you, not just me, because you might think that I'm too smart. I'm not smart. I just want to show you that ordinary people just like you who are already in this course, I want them to share their experience with you. Okay, so you have one payment and the links are there. Make your payment, secure your spot before it's too late. Don't regret this. Okay, this is New Year 2020. If you are in the habit of not making decision fast, this is the time to make decision. You have nothing to lose, because remember, you have 14 days money back guarantee. On the 13th day, if you are not still satisfied, you can say, Sylvester, I want my money back. I'm gonna refund your money. Okay, I'm gonna refund your money. I have a huge reputation to hold. I will not be killing my reputation for $197 or $697 value. I will never do that. Okay. So you have the one payment option. You can do that by following that link. Okay. Or you have your 3 payment option, which is 3 payments of $297. Or you have your 6 payment option of $197 value. So whichever option you choose, whether it's 1 payment or 6 payment, you will still get all of the bonuses, so long as you make your payment now. Somebody is asking, can we have it for $697 paid in 6 payment installment? I don't understand. No, you cannot have it like that. If you are paying in 6 installments, you pay more, and that's why it is $197 times 6. If you are paying in 3 installments, you pay a little bit less, but it will still be more than the one payment option, because those who are paying in full, they should have an advantage. So if you are paying 3 payments, it will be 3 times $297. And if you are paying 1 payment, it will be $697. Does that answer your question, Daniel? Okay, so I'm gonna play a video here for you. So while you are making your decision, I want you to hear from my students who are in the program right now, so that they can talk to you. They can share their experience. They can tell you how easy this thing is, and so that it can remove all of the mystery that you have in your mind. One other question that most people have is that they ask me, okay, do I need to be good at IT? This is not IT. There is no programming skills needed here. This is not IT. Digital marketing is not IT. The fact that the word digital is there doesn't mean there's IT. There's no programming here. There is no rocket science. There's no complicated IT stuff here. This is human relationships. I'm going to teach you human psychology, how to make people to buy and things like that. And you don't even have to talk to these people. Most of the time, the client will give you their sales video. All you need to do is to help them set up their ads or set up their email marketing for them in the background. You don't have to even talk if you don't want to. Does that make sense? Type yes if that makes sense. I will start with you, Samuel. Would you tell them, if somebody is standing at the gate or at the fence, what will you tell them about this program from all what you've seen so far? We've just been in this almost 2 weeks now.
Yeah.
So what will you tell them?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll tell them that, especially my fellow African brothers and sisters, that brand maker is real. I've been in this program for the past 2 weeks, and the experience I cannot even quantify in words. I've learned a lot, and Sly has been very, 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 very good. Normally, I say that he's a good teacher. Why do I say that? He takes his time to take you through step by step, so that until you get the concepts, he will not leave you. So I will entreat all in sundry, those who are at the gate, to knock and enter the door and sign up for the program. I've learned a lot for the past 2 weeks.
Okay, awesome. So so let's hear from you, Terrence.
Hi guys, this is your boy Terrence. I just want to say, Sly is the real deal. Honestly, at first I was skeptical about it myself, but I took that step. I took that step, that courage, and I registered for the brand makers webinar. And the first webinar I took, it was exceptional, guys. This is a deal you wouldn't regret in a lifetime. I'm telling you, I've gained a lot, so much in just 2 weeks. I've learned so much that at first, I had no idea, and now I can say I'm fully prepared, to move on, get this 11 certification, and believe me, guys, it will change your life for good. This year, 2020, I, advise you, if you are still making that contemplation, I tell you, just go ahead and believe me, you won't regret it. Trust me, guys. Just go ahead and do it.
Okay, awesome.
Thank you.
So I'm here with 2 of my students in the class, and I want them to share their opinion of the training with you guys. And so far, what they have learned, how they find the training. Is it easy? Because the most difficult objection I get is that people feel that this is so, when we put the word digital and marketing, it makes everything like so complicated, right? So like people are afraid, they think that, hey man, will I be able to do this thing? Is it so complicated? So Emmanuel, can you share with the group what you think?
Okay. Yes. Sure, I will. My name is Emmanuel Anakwe, and I'm located in Germany. And I've started the course, and I find it very, very interesting. It's very, very interesting doing this course because at the start you would think it's a rocket science, but it's not. It's very easy things. It's day-to-day examples. So we've been doing this course, and I find it very, very exciting. There are a whole lot of things to learn, but it's all about commitment. If you are committed, if you want to learn something, you have to put your time to it. So from the course, from the right day we started up till now, I find it very exciting, and I'm learning new things every day. So we learn theoretical as far as practical. So, and up to this moment, I'll tell you the truth, it's worth it. So if you're down with this thing, just go ahead and get it. Thank you.
Awesome, awesome. So can you talk a little bit about, like during the webinar, I mentioned the Celebrity Planner session 1.0 and 2.0. So far, I said the Celebrity Planner session, the aim is to give you some kind of a practical image of what the theoretical side of the training is, so that with those images in your mind, it's easier to understand the course. It makes the course easy. Have you had that kind of experience right now?
Sure, I have. the fact that we do this celebrity planner, it's a very beautiful concept. Do you know why? Because when you learn, you don't need to learn by memorizing or off heart. You learn things very easily when somebody tells you a day-to-day example, like you cite instances that you know about it. So the fact that we do this practical section makes you to really understand, even when you're sleeping and you're being somebody wakes you up and tells you, can you explain this process? Because you've gone through this process, practically you will be able to explain it very well. So I think it's a very, very good one.
Okay. So one other thing we do is that if you miss a session, it's recorded. How has the recordings help you on the days that you are not here? So for example, right now we're 11 of us in this class. There are 11 students in this class, but not everybody attends every class because people are busy. Sometimes a class might happen when you have something. Yeah. But I'm glad that people are always here to attend. Shows the level of commitment. So how has the fact that we record these things helped you to follow the classes?
Yes, it means that it's flexible. You can always do it in your own pace. That means if you're not opportuned to be at the class and on time, you have the time to go and replay the course and watch it live. So like you watch it at your own pace. And I think it's a very beautiful thing because it makes you wouldn't be able to lose anything. So you would keep abreast of every information.
Awesome. So there are people here right now who they don't have a master's degree, they don't have first degree. They feel that they have to have like a lot of high level education to understand this thing. What will you say to them, Emmanuel?
It's a very good question.
Yeah.
I don't think you need a degree for this. Like he said, it's simplified. The fact that you understand language, the English language, for you to communicate. What you need to do, like I said before, we do courses. These courses that we do theoretical as well as practical courses. So you don't need to be qualified or as a condition to be for you to follow up. So what you need to do is just come to class, do your assignment, listen to the courses, and be committed. And everything will just come as simple as that. This is what I believe. You don't need an extra certificate.
Yeah. So based on what advice do you have for people who think that this is so complicated? You have to be a rocket scientist. You have to have a master's degree. I believe somebody who is high school level can do this thing. College or high school can understand this thing. And that's why today you have our kids about 19, 18 years who are making millions of dollars on the internet. Those stories are not false. They are true.
True.
I know of them personally. Like when I went last time for funnel hacking live in Nashville, there was a young man there, Caleb. He teaches kids how to be successful, changing their mindset. He's 17 years old. He started when he was like 15. Okay, so this is not complicated. The reason I included the celebrity planner, the consulting partner bonus, is because I have been doing this thing. I know it takes time to complete all of the 11 certifications. And so I want something that within at least a month, if you are the most committed person, within a month, you can join my team and start making money. And now you are now relaxed. As you're making money, you can now start completing the other certifications so that you get, once you finish them, you just, every day you are just increasing your knowledge and you're adding more money to your bank account. So can you guys tell them about what we are doing? Like what I showed you guys today, how I showed you guys my ad account, right? I showed you that how I got like 900 people registered to the webinar. I showed you how easy it is to get people around the world who doesn't know you to actually buy your product. So can you share with them how the fact that now you've seen how you can actually help other clients get customers. So for example, let's say we're working with other people who do the very same thing like me. They have an educational business like me. Have you guys now seen how you can attract customers? For those kind of customers, you can become their Facebook advertising experts. Can you share that experience with them?
Yes. If I understood your question correctly, yes. I think I understood that if you're going to work with somebody, or if you have clients to work with, there are some basic informations that you need for you to be successful. At trying to get customers, or maybe trying to get their products to be sold. Okay, and those basic informations, for example, there's something we did today, or we've been doing. It's called customer avatar worksheet. So these things, you need basic information that you need to be able to get clients or get customers for your project that you're doing for your clients. Exactly. So and it's not a rocket science. It's just that you need you just need some basic information, which will be given to you, or otherwise which you could be able to figure out yourself, so that you can be able to target the people that you need to target. So that and at the end of the day, they are gonna pay into your account. If that's the case. Yeah.
So just to add to that, and by the way, for the consulting partner bonus, you don't even have to run ads to get those clients. I bring the clients. I'm just waiting for you to finish your course, and then I'll bring clients who want us to run Facebook ads to them. I will spend my money bringing the clients, and then when the clients pay us to run their projects, I hand it over to you to run the project, and you'll be learning on that first project while you're working, while you're making money. And the more projects you have, by the time you do your 1, 2, 3 projects, you are now seeing yourself as an expert in Facebook advertising. Sounds good?
Yeah, it does.
So one last word from Emmanuel before we go. So what will you tell the people hanging on the fence? They want to pull the trigger to get in, and they are still hesitating. What will you tell them?
Okay, guys, it's understandable. Okay, when you see something for the first time, this feeling that, oh, am I doing the right thing? Am I on the right path? Is this guy credible enough to take me to where I'm going to? Am I going to take this risk, this amount of money to get into this lane? It's normal. Everyone felt that way at the first time. But there's a difference about feeling, and there's a difference about taking a decision. For your life, once in your life, you need to take a decision, and it's very important. For you to take that decision, it's very important to understand where you are and where you're going to. It's a leap of faith. Believe in yourself, believe in what you want to do, take a decision, and boom, go into it. So what I'm trying to say is this: please, they should just take these guys should just take a decision, and it's from experience now. I'm saying I took that decision, and I am not regretting it a bit. It's a beautiful decision. So if you want to take the decision, take that decision fast and get into the program. You will benefit from it. That's what I want.
Awesome. Okay, guys, thanks very much. Note this: we have a few spots left for the consulting partner bonus. If you want to jump in, now is the time. You have up to Wednesday midnight to profit from this low price, but I cannot guarantee that you have the consulting partner bonus because it just was 10 people, first 10 people. So now is the time to act and secure a spot, including all the other bonuses. The only bonus that's conditioned by number is consulting partner, because of course you'll be part of my team and I cannot open it up for everybody, but all the other bonuses, you're gonna have them. Okay, and let me go back to my slide and show you what you're having in case you. So this is what you're gonna have. All of these, you can choose one payment of $697. You're gonna have all of this. You're gonna have the 11 certifications, 5,445. Celebrity Planner Formula, $997. Celebrity Planner 2.0, $39.97. VIP Rich Makeup Paste Modified Training, $997. Close the day interview preparation, $997. Consulting Partner Making Money in 30 to 60 days, $29.97. The Brand Maker T-shirt plus Zodiac bracelet, $98. Brand Maker Annual Gala in Dallas, Texas, November, $500. Total $16,028. All of that for just one payment of $697 today, or 3 payments of 297, or 6 payments of 197. If you have any questions, now it's time to ask your questions. We'll be rounding up very soon. I've already started seeing some people making their payments in the background here, which is good. Congratulations. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. You've made a wise decision. So the spots for consulting partner going. You want to act now. See you. Now, once you make your payment, you're gonna receive your login details to the certification course area, and you're gonna start your certifications immediately. Like I said, you have 14 days trial period where you can test everything. If you think that this is so complicated and you think that all of these guys who are telling you that it's so easy, they are lying to you, you can ask for your money back and I'll refund every penny of your money. Okay, so you can take that leap of faith, try it and see for yourself that this thing, you can do it. The choice is yours. Like I said before, most of the time, I've made decisions because I was not in the best posture of my life, but few days, few months, and few years down the road, that decision paid off because I was prepared, and good fortune came my way because of that decision. So decision is key. If you don't do anything to your life right now, your life will be as it was in 2019. But if you make a decision right now, you know you are changing your life. Whatever happens tomorrow, you know that today you just made a huge decision that can take your life to the right direction. Why I'm saying this, because I know how important these skills are. Whether you live in Africa or in the US, somebody asked me, can one get a job in the US while they're in Nigeria? I said, yes, you can get a job because, again, most of the time I will get the clients for you. You will just be doing the work in the background if you join my consulting partnership. Most of the time you can get a job while you're in Nigeria and the job is based in the US because you are so good. This is technical stuff. For example, paid traffic, all you need to do is work in the background on the client's Facebook ads manager. They don't need you to be in the office. I don't work in any office. I work from my home, meaning I can travel to Africa while I'm working. I can go anywhere in the world. I'll still be working and I'll still be fine. I'll still be paid. So this is a skill of the future. Again, thanks for being here, of staying up to the end of the training. That shows how really, really serious you are about this, and I appreciate that. There are two types of people, those who make decisions and those who do not. Okay. Like I said, you have nothing to fear here, okay? There's a money back guarantee, 14 days money back guarantee. You have full 2 weeks to test this thing and see if you can do it and if it's right for you or not. And then you can ask for your money back. Okay, guys, that's the end of the program. Thanks for your time, and I hope to see all of you, those who have signed up in the program. And for those who have not signed up, I hope to see you between now and Wednesday for you to join the program. And good night.